All right, ladies and gentlemen, by far the busiest day of my entire life. And what do I mean by that? Well, whew, there's no real good way to say this. So, if you guys have ever been in startups, new projects, especially the way we've been doing it so crazily in Million Token, well, it doesn't always work out. It doesn't just there's differences of opinion, vision, and a lot of it is my fault because I was trying to go so freaking fast, like so fast, that I was like missing a lot of lessons I learned earlier in life when it comes to dealing with like team members and work and the social aspects. And I made a lot of mistakes, but please forgive me. I mean, part of it is just the insanity and the pressure I felt. I had to do a lot of things to kind of get the whole machine moving. And I do think that despite all the craziness, I know some of the things some of you guys hate me. And I think a lot of you guys have turned you've realized the angle I was trying to go for. I did say some nasty things to people, and I do regret that. But the good news is, all challenges, all bad things can eventually lead to good things. That kind of pressure, that anger, can convert into positive surprises. I won't go into details of what happened, but shortly in the stream, after I talk about the new Million Council, I'm going to unveil a completely new. I mean, it's radical, guys. It's not a small change. It's radical, but it was something that was necessary for the long term um, success of the project. Something it happened last night. Like it happened like in the middle of the night, and that was partly the reason why we had to scramble today. But yeah, I'm not gonna go into details of it, but yeah, the general point is this, guys. Things are gonna go wrong. Things are gonna go badly. Like I think nobody expected the price to go this low and for this long. And yeah, it's been painful. I mean, just like the all the drama in the Million Token community when it comes to people, no one expected it to be this bad, so crazy. I mean, people are already joking about like books being written about this. Somebody wants me to what's her name? I think it is somebody wanted me to make an area in the Lion Run metaverse that's kind of like a museum that talks about the history of Million Token and all the insane drama. Oh man, ah, God, I can't wait. Guys, it's gonna. I'm even shocked. I haven't even settled down into realizing what just happened today. So all the crazy things that had to happen for this epic change to happen. So I just want to apologize to. I'll make the apology later, but I want to apologize to the person that and it didn't work out. And obviously I was really angry, but I'll try to do a better job of explaining this later. But let's keep that aside for now. Anyway, if you don't know who I am, if you just found me on the crypto channel on Twitch, my name is Missile. You can also call me Carl. Fully doxed. I am from Texas, and I am leading just one of the projects in the Million Token community. Now, what do you mean one of the projects? Like most crypto projects, it's just one project, right? There's nothing else. Well, we are just this weird little cool experiment started by TechLead. He has over 1 million subscribers on YouTube. I think it's the first time in history a YouTuber with that many views has considered or actually made a token. And of course, that was historic, and so it ran from $1 to $224. But now we're here, right? Everything that goes up that much has to come down equally. So now we're like, I think we're close, guys. Like we finally solved our community issues. A lot of it had to do with, man, it just had to do with bad beginnings, wrong assumptions, bad beginnings, kind of people just not meshing very well, and that led to more fighting. But I think now with TechLead's own input, and he has a new video today, by the way. With TechLead's input, it just changed everything. People just realized, TechLead was serious. This kind of is a social experiment. We have to find a way to live with each other. So I know you guys have been following us, and I was dead set on proving a new model. based on our governance voting. Now, we're still using the governance voting in line run. That's one of the earliest features of line run, is voting on proposals inside. We're also going to use a governance system for the next airdrop. So the next generation of airdrop avatars, we'll be using the governance system. We'll have two kind of sets. One pretty low requirements, and another one that's based on time. If you've been holding a certain amount of million token for a long time, the longer you've held, the higher the percentage of getting a rare drop, something special. So we're gonna do it like that, and because the way we did it before, it can be gamed, but we're trying to reduce the ability to game the system. But we'll talk about more of that later. Let's talk about the new Million Token Council. So this is developed in collaboration with the former official Million Token community, also known as the other Discord. So right now, there's kind of three major communities. You have the I call it the Foundation. They were the ones that took over in the power vacuum after Diablo left. Right? Nobody else was stepping up, so they stepped up. Then I showed up because I wasn't too happy with the way things were going, price and other things. So I came in there and I ended up like force creating my own little community. And that's a lot of the tensions, a lot of fighting. We're just kind of a lot of misunderstanding, and we didn't really understand what TechLead's point of view was in all of this. He clarified it, and then we also have Million Farm as well. And then we have other projects like Bebo's, Coffee, and all the other ones. Now, how do we do this? How do we make this work? Well, like TechLead said, there's no official community. So if there's no official community, then the social links shouldn't point to one project. So it's been pointing to the Foundation right now, but there's a new idea, a new solution that's being worked on right now. So instead of somebody in the community owning Discord, we just let TechLead own it. He's not going to do anything. He's going to stay hands off. However, him owning it is just like symbolic, and we know that if something does happen, that not one project can try to be like a tyrant and start banning people or whatever, right? That's just an example. I'm not saying that's going to happen, just an example. So instead of force like our own line run council. Now, the reason I ended up accepting this is because, look, we need peace in the community. Like right now, with the price where we are right now, like let's have some peace. And I also do think this is a big improvement, like a massive improvement to what we have. Okay, so how does this work? So essentially, it's gonna be all the details haven't been worked out. We haven't worked out which governance system. Maybe we're gonna use like 2 and like see. We're not sure, right? We know in line run in the metaverse, we're gonna use our system, but in terms of this Discord that TL's gonna own, it's gonna be like one representative each major project in kind of like a roundtable council to discuss things we can do as a community to help each other to build up Million Token itself. So I think it should work, right? Because we all know each other by now, right? I think we either love or hate each other, but like I think we're all exhausted of fighting with each other. I think we're all here for the same reason to gotta pump those bags, right? We gotta pump those bags. So I think it's gonna work. Now, I think the challenges are gonna be later on when more people show up, when the price goes up and the chaos comes. You know how it is. If anybody was around when the price was going crazy, you know exactly what I'm talking about. When those people rush in and they start to like throwing projects left and right, and we get the real scammers coming in. We get the legit scammers coming in, throwing those nasty links. Yeah, we'll have to probably tighten up a bit when that happens. But for now, I think we're good. I think we have some kind of governance system that we all can like check the code, and it's legitimate, right? It's better than what we had. Like it's fair, maybe not exactly like we have it, but it's fair. I think that's good enough for now, and let's just run with it. Let's go with it, because if we talk all day and just discuss all day, then what's gonna happen is we're not gonna do anything. It's always better to take action than just sit there and think all day. That's one of the big things I've learned in my life. You learn a lot more by just doing something and making mistakes and then correcting those mistakes. I'm that guy, guys. I make mistakes left and right. Guys, I make so many mistakes. It's not even funny. I'm just a mistake monster. Just mistake after mistake and mistake. Because I think you ultimately go faster that way. Just take action. Get an idea, just run with it. See what it feels like, see how it goes. So, I'm trying this because look, yes, as much as like I know a lot of you guys are like, no, we gotta fight the foundation. We gotta. I don't know what have you guys been doing. Like some of you guys have been like raiding them, causing problems and stuff. I'm like, I have no idea what you guys are doing. Like, what are you guys doing? Who's been raiding, guys? Tell me who's been doing raids on people and harassing people because I have no idea what's going on. I'm sitting there trying to get work done, and like people are telling me, hey, can you stop sending raids over? I'm just like, what raids? What are you talking about? I'm not sending anything. Oh man. All right, let me leave the chat here. Hey guys. Man, a lot of good names here. Sick Distro, Loic, Dardev, Seems a Killer, Nack Jickelson, Alto, Ozzy, Magmaticus, Zane, Rewired. That's your real account, right? Crimson, what's up? All right, let's see. Is anybody else? E7? E7. Flip Crypto, Paul GM. All right. So I know we have about like 130 people in our council, right? And we poor Tyrell. This guy spent the last 2 days setting up the Discord, and oh man, everybody say poor Tyrell. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. This guy spent so much time with the new Discord. I'm sorry. I didn't realize. If I knew they were going to be doing this, and I wouldn't. If I knew this was going to be a TL Discord, I wouldn't have even asked you to do this. So I'm really sorry for making you do all that work. Oops. Oh man. Okay, so what? Let me just explain real quick, and let's move on to the big news, the art change. Okay. All right. So milliontoken.org, right? Those links are gonna point to like a shared thing. So now, for example, Rewired, like if you're like we know you're fairly legit, right? Like you're not a pure scammer. So you can talk to Rewired, and he's gonna tweet your stuff now. Like I'm talking to once I get the new art up and running, I'm gonna talk to Rewired when I get some Twitter campaigns going. Because let's face it, we need to showcase all of our projects, not just like here and there, right? We're finally gonna remove that politics of it. So because we're all gonna be stronger as a collective. Because if one side's weak, other side's kind of strong, it's still weak. Like it's the weakest link. We need to strengthen everybody. Because let's face it, this is the time. I think we're about to enter the double bubble. So this is the time for us to get our stuff together. Okay? So the website will point their links to new Discord, and the socials will be more open for everybody. And yeah, most importantly, yeah, I mean it's a new experiment of how to get along with each other, right? No official Discord. TL can be like, hey, we need to share. Okay? So we'll see how it goes. I do think there will be issues later on. We'll have to have some kind of risk management of new people coming in and new projects. But I think it won't be as tight of a vetting process as it used to be. But we'll basically, I think the idea was all the representatives of each project will give their opinion of a project. Like, oh, there's a new project? Well, here's my opinion. It uses Solidity contracts. It hasn't been audited yet, so be a little bit more cautious than usual. Right? I'll give my risk warning. If you want to improve the risk score, you can do these things like audit. Just time. Have people tried it for a while and nothing's happened? Like stuff like that. So I think education is more intelligent and is better, and it's gonna help you learn more than trying to like cipher out what's safe for the community, like in a nitty gritty way. So let me look check here. Tyrell, yeah, sorry Tyrell. Not a pure scammer. Guys, let's face it. It's a big gray area. I know a lot of you guys are giving a lot of a hard time to certain people, right? Look, man. It's tough, right? Because some people think it's okay to come to a community and make a coin off another community. Like some people genuinely think that's not a bad thing. I'm not a fan of that, but like some people just they don't get it, right? They don't see what's the problem. Now, I wouldn't do that, but same time, I'm gonna stop. Like I'm just gonna be like, look, like I don't mind. Like I will control. Like we will control and line run what we want to do. You guys do what you guys do. Now, if you screw up, it ain't on us. Like I'll give my warnings, my opinions of other projects, like, but it ain't on us. Like, you do you, but I hope it's not too epic where, it hurts the entire military community. I mean, it might happen one day. So as long as, like, people are clear, right? There's a decentralized social experiment. These are different projects, and a lot of these, they're not really connected, right? So I think this is the next baby step to figuring out how to solve the biggest part of the drama, right? And I think that biggest part was like the whole official thing, right? We just didn't like the whole official thing. All right, rewind. Like, we're all friends now, right? We can make jokes. Rewind getting fun up. Make it fun. Not we Rewired and I were cool now, right? We was bad before, guys. It was really bad before we Rewired, but we're cool now. All right, let's move on. Let's get to the good stuff. Let's get to the good stuff. All right, before we get to the good stuff, let's talk. All right, about TechLead. So he made a new video today, and this one's really good. Now, why is it good? Because, like, the knowledge here is incredible. And what's fun? The last two videos he's made, I think he's been inspired by a group of people. Who do guys tell me in chat right now? Tell me in chat right now. Who has TechLead been inspired by, based on the last two topics of his videos? I think we literally give him ideas. Yeah, I think it's us. Yeah. So, and I'm obviously a big part of that. I'm largely to blame, but it's good, right? We're giving TechLead content. He goes and talks about his personal experiences in the office, but still, like, the things he talks about that happens in any organization, any work. Like a lot of these projects, we're like miniature startups. We're meeting each other, getting things going. Things go well, things go really wrong, and soon I'll talk to you about like what went wrong. But yeah, woo. Jimmy, did Jimmy make a new video? Jimmy, where's Jimmy? Why is everybody saying Jimmy? Where's Jimmy? Let's see, where's Jimmy? Did he make another video? Oh, he did, dude. Jimmy never fails. Okay, we're gonna watch this a little bit together, okay? Before we get to the big surprise, the big art unveil. All right, let's watch this together. All right, let me check the there we go. All right, I haven't watched this yet.
Hi everyone, this is Jimmy, and I'm here to share my observation that I made once again, that people are piling in to Bitcoin when the price of it goes up. And that's what Satoshi Nakamoto said. You can check out his quote. He said, as the price increases, people want to take advantage of that. And so what happens when the price decreases? They run away. People run away. They get so scared. I remember Bitcoin was $41,000 or $40,000 a few days ago. Now it's at $47,000. How come people want it now but didn't want it before at $40,000?
the zoom in. Yeah, I mean, like, you guys can watch. I mean, paste it for you guys. Like, you can watch it later, right? But I won't spoil the whole thing. Like, Jimmy making a good point. Yeah, so you wanted million token at what? At $200? At $100? At $30? Right? Like, yeah. Why did you stop wanting it now? Like, it's at a massive discount. Like, you should want it more. It's cheaper, right? It's like having a massive sale at a shopping mall. You should want it 10 times more. He's spitting out facts, guys. He's just laying down. I mean, tell me, like, we're all scrubs, man. We're all scrubs standing there going, oh my god, million token price, Bitcoin price, whatever price, and he's just sitting there, bro. I sold my Bitcoin. I know where the legit community is at. And the zoom in, right? Oh my god, so awesome. All right, you guys ready? You guys ready for the big surprise? All right, let me introduce the big surprise first. All right. Now I'm not gonna dox fully dox this person, but I'll give him his nickname. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. Now this is his homepage. This is our new official line run artist. His name is Shadow's Finger. I'm gonna paste that code. So yes, that's the big change, like massive change, guys. Like it's big. So before I talk more about Shadow's Finger, of course he's awesome, by the way. Otherwise, he wouldn't be the new official artist. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Pizza Head. Okay, let me explain, guys. Let me explain. Oh, this is a delicate subject, okay? Like really delicate subject. And I don't want to go too much details, but let's talk about it in two ways. So we were going with it, like last night in the middle of the night. In the middle of the night, there was a fight with the previous artist, and you know his name, Gabe. So I realized at that point we had a really big difference of opinion in the vision, and I had a choice because I could have just went with what Gabe wanted, but at the same time, I was thinking about the long term art direction of Line Run, and I just realized the way we set it up between Gabe and I, it was wrong from the beginning. It was set up incorrectly. So you have to understand that Astro and I, we view this as a startup. We're heavily invested, guys. Like heavily invested. I didn't realize that. I just didn't think about it that not all of us have the same viewpoints and the same level of investment as well, like financially, and there's a lot of factors, right? And we have different personalities. I think in the first few days we're just all high, right? Let's go, let's fun, let's make a project. And while there was early signs of issues, I kind of ignored them because I thought, it'll work out, right? It'll work out because I didn't want to find an alternative. There was some signs, enough that a few days ago I prepared somebody to be. I decided to have like more different avatar artists, right? Now, I didn't want Line Run to become like a hodgepodge of different artists because I've seen other crypto metaverses. Astro, if you can give me, if Astro, if you're in the chat, can you give me the URL for those other 3D ones, the crypto metaverses? It's like, what are the names, guys? Give me some names of the metaverses out there in crypto. There's a bunch of them. Like you buy the land, you can design your thing. Yes, throw me some names in there. So, it's at the tip of my tongue. So when you go into those metaverses, Decentraland's one of them, right? I've been in Decentraland. So why I don't like Decentraland? It's cool. I mean, it's cool, guys. Like, there's no doubt it's freaking cool. If you're like a crypto nerd. But here's the problem. You get in there and you kind of look around and you're like, yeah, it's kind of ugly. You know, there's not like a wow feeling, right? Other than like technical wow. If you really understand blockchain, you're like, oh, like an intellectual wow. But like an aesthetic wow, it's kind of like, yeah, you know what I mean? This is a bit rough. Crypto voxels, yeah. Thank you, Astro. You go to Crypto voxels, it's like technically brilliant. Let me go to that right now. Let me go to that. It is technically brilliant. Like I've never seen something as amazing as Crypto voxels. Like even compared to Decentraland, like it's in browser and like it's just shockingly insane. Now, I mean, it's impressive, guys. Look at this, right? You can it's all crypto based, and like it's impressive. Like technically, it is just incredible. You got a good computer. It's fairly okay, fairly smooth, but like the Ethereum foundation, I guess. Like it's cool, right? But look at this. Like, I mean, it's loading there. while it's technically awesome, it's not beautiful, right? It's just not beautiful. It's just like it feels really cold and unwelcoming. Like there's a certain coldness to it. Even the music itself. I mean, this is kind of cool though, right? This is kind of cool. But there's something cold about this world. I feel kind of depressed. Like after a while, I got kind of paranoid walking around here. Like it made this environment made me literally paranoid. It didn't give me like positive, like nice feelings. After I got over the technical masterpiece that this whole thing is, afterwards I'm just like, ugh, I do not want to hang out here very long, right? And it's just it's also, oh, it's cool, man. I mean, there's a lot of cool things in here. Like this is pretty cool actually. This is really cool, right? So I think like for me personally, I think Astro agrees that we want something more cohesive, especially in the beginning. You know what I mean? That it makes sense as a whole. There's a unified vision in the artistic vision. Now, okay, let me close that. That's enough of that. It is cool, guys. It's a really cool project, like and mind blowing cool. Now we're doing something different. We want to focus more on bringing things like we use all every day in crypto, like Discord with Telegram, right? We want to combine Telegram's awesome privacy with Discord's awesome group chatting abilities. Like, because Line Run is a social network, and our focus is not like throwing crazy 3D worlds at you. That's not our focus. That's a way to add a cool element that make social interactions more interesting, but it's not like the primary aspect. We're trying to embed NFTs, like your avatar, like using your wallet as your account, mixed with like a cool 2D world. Like we can showcase like NFTs and things like that. You can just walk into like a chat room, or you can also skip. You don't have to like walk. You don't have to use a 2D system. You can skip steps, skip areas, and switch to different lounges, just like Discord. So okay, so there's a lot of drama right now. Yeah, I knew this was happen. There's a lot of drama. Yeah, it didn't. All right, let's read the comments. Okay, I'll be fair. So yo, Gabe is saying you didn't tell him about this. He just found out because he was watching the stream. Change the art direction is fine, but that's pretty. Uh, okay. Well, I thought it was pretty clear. I literally said, Gabe, you're fired, and he basically said, well, it's my art. I'm like, okay, I guess. Like, so I don't know how we can still use your art when I'm literally fired you, Gabe. So, guys, come on. I know the drama's gonna start now. All right. So I don't see legally how we can use Gabe's art without problems, because we would want to use Gabe's art no matter what. We actually, that was the step, but the way Gabe kind of gave us the perception is that it's his. He owns it. He was a volunteer project. We didn't pay him for it, and the first artwork he made was his personal art, so it has really no connection with the Line Run. There's no legal way for us to safely use his art at that point. So I thought based on that it was clear. I didn't realize beyond the massive amount of conversation we had between us and Astro and Gabe. I didn't realize Gabe needed more clarification. That like I thought you're fired is enough. And the notion that like, well, how can we use your art now? So yes, yeah, I could have been clear. I didn't understand. I didn't realize Gabe needed more clarification. But what's done is done, and I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this for sure. The drama never stops around me. Okay, the drama never stops. So also you have to understand, guys. I don't want to talk about details in this, guys. I'm not here to talk in details because I don't think it's fair to Gabe. Right? He's not here to respond to me. So if you want to talk to Gabe and want to know what he says, that's fine with me. But he's also very busy with school, guys. And that was one of the big things. I'm like, Gabe, look, man. He told me he was having trouble in school because of this. Okay, I'll say that so much. I don't want to say too much. Look, this is a big project. We need somebody uh, that can actually put the time in, and you put a lot of time in, and I didn't realize he was neglecting schoolwork for this, so he didn't tell us. I wish he told us. I would have given him much more time. So for various reasons, yes, it sucks, guys. I know I look like a dick. I know I look like a big a hole. I know. I get it. Uh, and I didn't expect to fight with him on the art because what happened was I wanted certain combinations a little more curated in terms of the NFTs. I had already done most of it. Gabe wanted to see it, and he was completely against what I wanted, like the opposite, right? He likes more contrasting colors and like more randomness, and I wanted a little more like color matching, and I wanted to cherry pick some of the randomization because if it's too random, to me it didn't look right. So there was a collision of vision. Yes. Yeah, that was a lot of wasted time. Now keep in mind, um, in a way, he was compensated for the art because we had that pixel line. So it's not like keep in mind, no one else on the team has been compensated. So that was a big push combined with line run. A lot of people bought that because because I pushed it really hard because they expected this to have value. You get 2 extra avatars and it becomes a first, right? Now, people who paid a lot of money for that artwork, we are gonna have a way to compensate you because like now that we're changing the narrative. So yeah, I know you're gonna hate me, guys. Like there's gonna be a bunch of you guys you're gonna really hate me. You're gonna really hate me for understandable reasons. Just like the Bebo controversy. Now Bebo and I we're cool now. I just bought 18 gift certificates, and we're cool now. I know it's fine. Like I deserve to be hated for this for sure. But I needed to make an executive decision, guys. Uh, my like Lion Run is a startup, guys. Like one of the big shifts mentally is that look, it's more of a startup. We can't be slowed down by slow decision making. Because then we just become as slow as a big corporation. So I had to make an executive decision, and that is what it is. Now I'll talk a little bit more about it. That's it. Let me answer some questions right now. Yeah, sorry, Alto. I mean, yeah, there was a lot of time wasted, guys. I did not expect to do this until like middle of the night when we had a clash, like a pretty significant clash, with his art. He wanted to do exactly the way he wanted it, and I'm like, look, I'm not accepting this, with the other factors as well involved. That he's so busy, he can't put the time much anymore. So it was a combination of many things, and I was just like, no, that's enough. That's enough. Like if it's gonna be a change, we can't use it for the long term. It needs to change now. Yeah, it sucks, guys. Like Astro and I, we were all freaking out all night. We couldn't sleep. We could not sleep. All today, I was just scrambling to put something together with our new artist. Yeah. No, Gabe did awesome, guys. Like he did awesome. Um, it's you can blame communication, right? I'm not gonna go into details. It's not gonna be this like he said she said thing, like he said. I'm not gonna go in there, guys. I'm on stream now. It's not gonna happen. So you can talk to him for his perspective. You can talk to me personally from my perspective, and that's it. Uh, Gabe was stopping me, guys. I wanted to have a certain combination of using his art because I thought he was too busy, so I was doing it myself. He was stopping me at the last minute before I was gonna airdrop it. So, and he was pretty adamant about it. He was really adamant about it. So it became a real big fight. Two hard heads, right? Two hard heads. Well, at the end of the day, I have my this is my baby, right? So I'm sorry, like this is not gonna work. If we're gonna have problems now, it's gonna get 10 times worse if I just kind of say okay. Steven says sometimes the CEO of a company have to make tough decisions. People with startup experience can relate. Guys, like, man, I hate talking about this. It sucks, guys. Like, you guys, like Astra, we couldn't sleep. We couldn't sleep all night. Like, it was not fun. It's not what we wanted to have something like that happen in the middle of the night, guys. Like, so yeah, if you hate me, that's fine. After a week, you'll get over it. I'm sure you will. So kind of like asking him to drop out of college, need 100% commitment. Yeah, it's my fault. I didn't ask, guys. I never asked Gabe how much workload he had. Right? What is going on in his other part of his life? I never asked him. I just assumed, like an idiot, that if you're able to do what I ask, what I suggest, then you're able, right? I didn't realize he was in trouble. I did not realize he was in trouble. He never said anything. So, guys, I'm not a dick. Like, if he had told me, like, I'm like, oh yeah, okay, good. We'll push the deadline out. We'll push the deadline out. So I'm sorry, guys. I'm really sorry. Well, the firing is because he started fighting me, right? I told him I want this direction. I want to curate it this way. Artwork, because remember we reduced from 8888 to 888, and I wanted to have it like have specific categories of rarity and have a bit of coordination of color, not use all the crazy color combinations. So that was the fight. He was like adamant, I was adamant, and then I just like, this is not gonna work for multiple reasons, not just that, but that was like the final straw for me. It's a difference of opinion. Gabe's a great pixel artist, and I'm sure he'll do well. That's fine. It was the beginning of Line Run. Channel 20 users. Yeah, like, guys, it's my fault. Like, I just literally picked the first person. You know what I mean? Like, hey, let's run, right? And yeah, if I didn't do that, I wouldn't have learned, I would have known. So it's like, I could have done nothing, right? And not gotten the project started. So it sucks, guys. It really sucks. Guys, Action and I, we couldn't sleep. We felt terrible. Like, in the morning, we didn't have a backup. Like, we did have a not a backup plan. We had the next Avatar artist, which is Shadow's Finger. That was it. We had something lined up for the next Avatar drop. Because I didn't want to do things last minute anymore. Because I was worried about potentially, Shadow's himself having problems. Tux Panic says, while doing coding for LineGov, I got in a disagreement with the other devs about the framework, but I got voted. Anyway, I had to accept and move on. Yeah. So Tux is being a good man right now. He's being the better man right now. So yeah, we have 3 devs. 3 devs is good because 2 devs, oh boy. Now Astro is the lead dev, and he manages that. I don't try to get too involved in that, guys. I don't want to, because if I start poking my nose when I don't know how to be a coder, that's bad. You never, if you're gonna poke your nose in something, you better know something, So coding, yeah, it's not my tea. But design and art direction is my cup of tea, because it really fits deeply in marketing and things like that. He was the artist. Well, here's what happened. He was in the first day. He was, because I didn't understand like how line art would evolve. Then I realized how busy it was. He wasn't able to. Once he made the first like initial run, I realized how busy it was. Then I thought, okay, we can't. I'm not gonna ruin his college career, right? Like, that's not gonna work. Like, if he's really this busy, that's it. Like, I'm not ruining his life, right? He needs to focus on his school. And so I changed the concept to rotating NFT artists. We'll just have different NFT artists. That alone also bothered me, because if we have different NFT artists, it's gonna just look chaotic, really ugly, like the other crypto projects out there, other metaverses. Like, they're just random. You can do whatever you want, whatever you own, you do whatever you want. I didn't want that. I want to be more like an Apple experience, where it's very refined and has a cohesive experience. So yeah, guys, it's not like I tricked Gabe. Like, I just didn't know. Like, I have an idea. The more I simmer on it, the more I think about it, the more they experience that idea, I realize it's not going to work, because the time commitment, for example, to pixelize an entire metaverse, you kind of need to be full time, right? You kind of have to be able to put the time in. You can't have like a stressful school or job, whatever. So that was like kind of dead end in the first place. You had a few viewers while streaming, now solid 50. You and guys helped you in developing Shilling, did great, well done. I mean, yeah, the it's growing, guys. I'm very like I've never had over 50 viewers in my life. I the last time I was a streamer, I did for like 2 weeks with VR chat and the Valve Index. I never broke really 30, and I got stuck there, and I got burnt out because it was like 8 to 12 hours a day. Like video guys, those guys who make it as a video game streamer, man, that's tough. That is real tough. Just because you're an artist doesn't mean you are free to do your own thing. At the end of the day, the CEO decides the art direction. Go ahead and how Steve Jobs always had the final say. Yes, guys, a lot of people hated Steve Jobs. And a lot of people in this community, I know for a fact, because I've seen the messages, I've seen screenshots, I've seen messages, the back and forth. I'm either loved or I'm hated. Like I'm hated. Yeah, I know. I'm a kind of a stubborn fool sometimes, right? Like when I see something, I'm like I'm going there, right? I'm gonna say these things, and I don't blame you. I don't blame you if you hate me. I just oh. But at the end of the day, this project lives and dies by Astro and I. Like we have put so much money into this, so much time that like we suffer the most. If this doesn't succeed, it's on us. And I don't want the success of this project to be because I was trying to be too nice. Like that's not gonna happen, guys. It's tough. Most startups fail. But this isn't a business. It's a decentralized project. No. That's a big subject. Okay. That's a big change. No, no, no. This line run is not a decentralized project. Yeah, the tech lead, the community is a decentralized project. I know I said that, right? I said that. But because of my experience, what happened with Gabe, I realized I have to run it more like a startup because it doesn't work. Well, you can prove me wrong, guys. If you want to do a more decentralized thing, that's on the scale that we're doing this, like a metaverse, then please prove me wrong. Like if you make it more successful than us, then man, I'm so proud of you. I love you, right? Thank you for proving this super decentralized method. But because of my experience, what happened with Gabe, and not just Gabe, guys, other people too left. I had a bunch of people on the team. A lot of people left. I mean, a lot of people. A lot of it had to do with the drama. They didn't like the way I was pushing the certain narratives. So, man, this is a drama stream, isn't it? Shadows, I know you're watching. Give me a second, okay? Let me address this because otherwise people are not gonna be happy. Crimson, especially since we literally went over the avatar 24 hours ago, it just seemed like this wasn't communicated well. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm that guy. I'm Steve Jobs. I'm not Steve Jobs. I'm not nowhere close to Steve Jobs, but I'm that guy. When I know it's over, I snap. I try to make it work, guys. I try to make it work. And when I realize it's not gonna work, I'm not gonna waste 2 more weeks lying to you guys and like, oh, it's okay, it's okay. I'm gonna change. When I realize it's over, I change. So that's why it feels so drastic. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not. I didn't, dude, guys. I don't wake up in the morning. Oh, let's screw Gabe over. Like that's not what I wanted. But I had to make that decision. Okay, like yeah, for a few weeks you're gonna think it's. Some of you guys are gonna be like, you're gonna hate what's happened, but in the long run, most people will appreciate it. And Gabe, focus on school, man. Please focus on school. Don't please focus on school. This is not the time. Um, yeah, I agree with you, God Everglow. I have to focus on. Yeah, I'll take blame. No, I'll take blame, guys. I'll take blame. I take responsibility. Uh, however, I'm not gonna, guys. I'm not. We're not gonna go into details. Like I could give you my point of view, and I think it's a very powerful argument, like a really powerful argument. But if I do that, I'm basically, yeah, I'm not gonna look, Gabe. You're talented. I respect you. Not gonna work. That's it, guys. I'm not gonna sit here and dig up screenshots and whatever. I'm not doing it, guys. I respect Gabe. Thank you for putting the work in as you did. I really appreciate you. I'm sorry I had to go this way, but I'm not gonna go the dirty thing. You know, I'm not gonna dig up things and try to prove that I'm right. Okay, just not gonna do it, guys. You just have to, you know, just I'm not doing it because it's dirty. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna go that far. We'll have Tila on Discord. That's good. Lion Run looks good, guys. Lion Run, it's no longer decentralized. I look for people to help out. Yes, that's true. But no, it's the final decision comes down to Astro and I. So if you don't like that, then you shouldn't be part of the project. You can hang out and enjoy the metaverse and enjoy what we're doing. But I realized with all that's been happening last week, with the foundation, all that's been happening, I realized it won't work. It won't work. I need my artistic vision. Like it just has to happen. I'm not gonna buy into the new art. I'm sorry. It's not okay to do this to community members. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, that's fine. That's your call. I know. I know. I knew this was gonna happen, guys. That's why I started. I started this whole stream like that. Um, Morgan, sorry, man. If you're part of the whitelist, you're gonna get one anyway. You can just sell it on the marketplace. All right, Leonardo. Thank you again. I don't know why you're doing this, man. I kind of want to turn it off. Like I feel guilty, man. I feel guilty about the subs. So those guys get the subs. You don't have to watch ads anymore, which is really cool. So you can thank Leonardo for that. Win-win for Gabe. He can now relax, beat college, and go to the moon. Yeah, guys, like this is a huge part. We need so much art for this project. It's ridiculous how much art we need. We needed a full-time artist, guys. Like that can put the full-time hours in. So I'm sorry, guys. I'm really sorry. You don't. Yeah, guys, you can hate me. Completely understand if you hate me. Completely understand. Like it is a hateable, justifiably hateable situation. So I'm sorry. You keep hating. It's up to you. Oh, Shadow's Fingers is there. Okay. Yeah, no, yeah, okay, Shadow's Fingers. Yeah, I'll spend as much time clarifying this, guys. I have my reasons, guys. It's mainly to do with I had no idea how much schoolwork he had, right? I didn't understand that we can't make a world based on his work because he doesn't have the time. And there's no point to messing up his personal life for a social experiment that could fail, right? The chance of this failing is pretty high. Like if you look at any statistical project out, I mean, look at the statistics of startups. The vast majority fail. Well, what is the success rate? Like it's a tiny amount. It's the red pill reality, guys. I don't want to tell you this. If I told myself that every day, I'd be like, why even start, right? I don't know. Like Astro and I, we're crazy. We're crazy. We're going for the moon, right? Like we're all crazy, guys. Everyone who's a million token right now, we're all crazy, all right? But you know that chance, like it makes you feel alive, you know, to work on something, to be a part of something that's not safe, right? There's nothing safe about going a million token. There's nothing safe about creating a startup on million token. There's nothing safe about that. If you want safe, you get a job at McDonald's. If you want safe, you drive around people in Uber. If you want safe, yeah, you get a corporate job. You go to school and get a career. That's way safer. Arguably, though. Arguably. It depends what you do. So, guys, I'm not going to go into details and gritty details, okay? So if you hate me, you hate me. That's it. Yeah, you hate me, you hate me. You're going to sell the NFTs that I drop on you? So you do it, okay? Just hate me, all right? I need to make a decision. That's the way it's going to be. Let me answer more questions. Are you going to participate in the Elder's position in you? Yes, yeah. Because it's either going to be Astro or me. And Astro doesn't want to do it because he's a dev, right? Like, devs don't naturally want to be in dealing with politics. Yeah, politics is not that fun, guys. It's not that fun. I think I'm not in real life. I avoid it, but here in crypto world, like the level of politics here, I can deal with that. So I'll be the representative part of the council. Yeah, and we'll see how it goes. You know, we'll see how it goes. But I do think it's cool that TechLead is going to own that Discord because I think we'll all feel better. You know, if the links when million token price goes up, right? All the new flood of people won't go to just one project. It'll be shared through the community. You know what I mean? Through the Discord, they can learn about all the different projects in there, and they can choose. Right? You can choose where you want to spend more time in, or you want to spend time in all of them. It's up to you. We love you, Gabe. Yeah, I'm sorry, Gabe. Sorry. I'm sorry it had to end as harsh as it did. I was pretty triggered. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you, but I did say you were fired though. I don't know if you remember that part. Uh, and I know the argument. These centros can't fire somebody. If I can't fire somebody, then this not gonna work, guys. Like I have to make faster decisions. Gabe, your life is more important than the crypto project. Yeah, this is a high risk, high fail project. Like you don't want to ruin your life, guys. It's not worth ruining your life, your education for this. No, it's not worth it. This sounds like being a fail. Yeah, God, Astor and I brought this up. Oh man, ugh, the drama. Guys, maybe I'm just the type of person that just it's my at this point it's my fault, right? Because the drama is always surrounded with me. So at this point, I have to admit that I'm just a drama guy. So it's probably never gonna end. There's gonna be more drama in the future. Gabe has a bright future. I agree. I agree. If he splits the time, it's not gonna work. He's got to pick one. Uh, Facebook, man. What is that movie called? Oh man, Astron. We talked about that too. It gets messy like Facebook. Oh, we're making a social network, guys. We're not making a kids game. Like we joke around, it's a kids game. We say it's a metaverse. No, we're making a next generation of social network that's built on NFTs. It's like OpenSea combined with Discord combined with Telegram, all together, right? It's a next generation of social network where your wallet is your account, is your identity, and your avatar is unique to you. Um, Sorry, Gabe. I hope you release NFTs. Yeah, guys, Gabe is more than welcome. He has all rights to his artwork because he was a volunteer, right? And what he was paid through was his personal art. Has no connection. He has all legal rights to his art. I couldn't use his art. I can't fire him and then use his art, right? So it was a no go. Like I would have just delayed for 2 weeks and then what? You guys have been pissed off. And where's the airdrop, right? Legally, I couldn't use his art because if he chose to and I used his art and he said no, I mean he does have some legal standing. I don't know how well. I'm not a lawyer, but like I didn't want to go to that route. Like he says no, and I use his art, and it doesn't work. So he can still drop his NFTs himself, and I'll give him a shout out, guys. If he wants to do his own NFT drop, I'll give him a shout out. So that way you still get your pizza head. You know what I mean? You can still get your pizza head. Like how about this? All right, as a way to say sorry, and Gabe, if you want to do the drop anyway, the way you want to drop it, the way you like to do it, it just won't be connected with Line Run anymore, right? You can do your own thing your way, right? Completely separated. You can have royalties. You can do whatever you want, and that people can have their NFTs. And I will say nothing, and I'll even give you a shout out when you're ready to do that. I will give you a shout out, and when you want to do the drop for people, okay? So because I'm sorry, I could have done it better, but it didn't happen that way. And I like to do things fast, so it looks really bad. I know because I like to do things fast. Everything looks really bad the way I do things. Do we legally have the right to use Shadowfinger? Yeah, we do. There was a long discussion. We won't go into details. Yeah, it's now the way Shadowfingers and I were doing a lot more official, a lot more legal. Because I learned from my mistake with Gabe. So with Gabe, I did the opposite with Shadow's Finger. I did the literally complete opposite. I went like super detailed, and we have like some legal evidence and stuff like that. So because I don't want to repeat my mistake now, I don't want to repeat this mistake. So the issues we had with Gabe is completely opposite now. Completely opposite. It cannot happen the same way again. I don't have to. I won't. No matter what happens, I won't be canceling like an airdrop, for example. Yeah, let's make Gabe a separate project. Okay, get a team together. Gabe, get a team together. I know you have people in this chat right now that are willing to help you right now. Let's do the drop anyway, but under your name, under your account. In Ultimate, it's better for you, right? Like it's kind of better for you because you can do whatever you want, right? It's up to you now. You get the royalties when it gets traded, right? So, yeah, man, Gabe, do it because you've done the work, you've done the hard work already. So, and I've seen you be able to like do it if you have the time. We're not forcing you to do this, guys. Don't force him to do this. Don't force him to do this. Guys, I'm not going, like Nicholas Jacobson said, I'm not going to details, okay? I want to be respectful to Gabe. So I trashed Timon and Pumbaa. I really regret that, guys. I really regret that. That was like, it was a combination of my anger to the foundation, stuff like that. It was over the top, and I don't want to do that again. I don't want to be an angry person right now. Okay, I want to get success. I want to get Lion Run to be successful. I want the community to be successful. Eventually, yes, Lion Run will go from 2D to like maybe isometric to 3D. But I mean that's down the line, guys. Like the point of our metaverse is not to wow you with visuals. Like yeah, it's gonna be beautiful, yes, beautiful. But in terms of it's mostly on social network functionality, OpenSea NFTs, and using MetaMask wallets as your account mixed with Telegram and Discord. That's the best way to describe us. And it's community focused. We have governance built in, governance voting built into the metaverse. Yeah, it is, and I'm answering everyone's questions first because our new artist Shadows Finger, he's saying that look, we need to address the questions. I can't just I don't want all the emotions. I want everyone to calm down first. Because I know it's a big deal. I couldn't sleep last night. Astro we didn't sleep because this was a stressful situation, and it's a big decision. We know it's a big decision. We know Gabe will be hurt and is hurt. Let's yeah. So Alto, yeah, you have Alto, you have yeah. So yeah. So in Sever, I didn't have time. This is all scrambled last minute. So let me tell you how it's gonna work. When I show you the concept artwork first, right? There's a little bit of a delay. It won't be that much delay, right? We'll say about a week, 7 days, 6 to 7 days to do the big one. We've got the special edition ones that are done, like the one of a kind special edition ones. I'll show you later. But in terms of the 888 drop, just a little more time. We have one version, but I made a mistake in it with my suggestions, and we're gonna revert back to the artist's true vision, Shadow's true vision for that. But I'll explain more of that in a second. So guys, are we ready? I'm gonna check if there's any more comments. Like I'm not moving on until everyone's questions. You can send me hate. You can say whatever. I'll answer everything, guys. Like I'm not here to hide anything. I'm a very open person. Lion Run will pump MM price for sure. Yeah, that's our goal, guys. Like we want to make this a legitimate startup, and the decentralized thing just doesn't work for us. We'd rather be a project that helps Million Token, so we can act as fast as a startup usually is. A regular startup, decisions are made like this, right? That's the advantage of startups have. We don't have size, we don't have money, but we have speed, right? And we need that advantage, especially in crypto. Crypto things move way too fast. Yeah. Okay, guys. Any last questions on this? And I really want to introduce Shadow's Finger. Any other last questions, please, about the situation? Like I said before, I am empathetic, guys. Like, but I had to make the decision, like for the long term of the project. Okay, I'm gonna move on. Okay, I don't see any more comments. I'm gonna move on. All right. Let me breathe a bit. Let me breathe. Whew, the emotions there. Yeah. Okay. Whew. I think I'm ready. I'm ready. Oof. This is a hard switch. This is a hard switch. Try to go from this topic to oh man, because I want to give Shadow's Finger like the respect he deserves for this. So, all right, I share a vision on Lion Run. However, the Gabe issue could have been done better. Guys, yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. You like, there's a lot of things I could have done better. There's a lot of things. I'm not the diplomatic guy. Like, haven't you noticed already? I don't care. You think I'm good at politics? Nah, I'm not. I'm not good at politics. But I'm pretty stubborn, and I can be very aggressive. If I don't like something, I just blurt it out, right? You can call that autism, all right? I don't know, bipolar, autism. I'm not diagnosed or anything. I haven't been to a mental hospital, but people call me mentally ill. So be it, right? I'm fine. You call me mentally ill. I don't care. So it is what it is. I'm moving on. I'm moving on. What is the vision change that made this Gabe move? Gabe doesn't have time. How can he be the artist for the metaverse and give a consistent vision if he doesn't have time? Simple, right? Like that's literally the roadblock. He fails out of school, drops out of school, fails out of school, or that's not the pressure I want to put on somebody. So if you don't have the time commitment, then I don't know what to say. Like, I wanted to do the NFT drop anyway, but once at the middle of the night last night when we started talking, we realized we're just we're butting heads on the details, like the little details. I'm like, oh, we're not gonna get anywhere with this. I can't just drop it, you know. Gabe probably is better off just dropping the NFTs himself. He has all rights to the artwork. It's his. He did it. He was a volunteer. It's his art. So let him drop. I know he might probably will do it. He probably will do it. And I'll give him a shout out. That's as a way to kind of little bit make it up for him. All right, are we ready yet? So CMZ Killer says, let's move on. Type 1 to move on. Type 2, we don't move on. 1 for moving on. 2 for not moving on. Anchovy. Ooh, Anchovy does not like me. Anchovy, last question. Last question from you, Anchovy. I'll answer any question from you, no matter how dark it is. How you want to insult me? You know what? I'll take it. 3. Ooh, 3. We're in trouble. Okay, well, it's nice to know you guys. Number 3. Well, number 3. You want number 3, huh? You know what? Number 3. Oh man. Anchovy says, "Who is Gabe and what's wrong?" What? Oh my god, Anchovy. So Gabe was our first official artist. Like it was like day 2 or 3, like day 3 of when I started like going streaming for the first time. Like nobody knew who I was in the Million Token community. I was just like, oh my god, we gotta save the Million Token community. Oh my god, I'm gonna start streaming every day until we're $1,000. Oh my god, we need a use case. So I'm like, let's make a use case. You know what I mean? I'm like, I had no idea what was gonna happen. Like the first day I streamed, I didn't think about a use case. My use case was streaming every night. Then I thought we need a better use case. So I just started grabbing people like Astro and whatever, and like, oh, let's make a use case. And I just started blurring things out as I went. Like you guys went through the brainstorming process with me, and that's why it's so chaotic. Because usually the brainstorming process is with like in your head or in private communication with your closest people, right? I kind of brainstormed with the community. And that's why it's been so crazy. Because I'm just like left and right. Oh my god, this, oh my god, that, you know? And it's been chaotic. And yeah, I'm not this person that stays quiet, guys. I'm just not. I maybe it's better if I stayed quiet. I don't know. You know, my chair, Coco Tails. Let me see. Is the chair here? I can't even see the chair. What are you doing about my chair? What are you talking about my chair? Huh? What are you talking about? It's a nice chair, right? Let me see. Oh, look at that. Look at that executive chair. Pretty nice. It's all right. It's no gamer chair, right? It's no gamer chair. Okay, so let me get to that. The roar map, that's a great question. The brief answer for that is we're not doing loot anymore. So we were gonna do a game before, but I need to update the website a lot. It was gonna be a game, but then we realized there's too many games, there's too much competition in games, and also games they tend to fizzle out. Like they get some hype and then they die. So that's not the best use case for Million Token. If we create a social network, it can grow infinitely. we can compete with Facebook, Discord. I know it sounds crazy, like these guys can try to compete with Facebook and Discord. I know it sounds like we're crazy. I don't think it's crazy, but if you go for a net like a social network, the potential of value is so much greater, right? Astro is a master at cloud scaling, so we have the right person to pull this off. We have the person who's literally a master at cloud scaling. So it's doable, guys. It's freaking doable. He's getting job offers left and right, like left and right now. And so thank God Astro's crazy. Thank God he's crazy, man. No, it's just a cheap chair, man, from Office Depot. It was on sale on slickdeals.net. And I don't know. I gave it to my mom for many years, and then I took it back. It's a cheap chair. It's like, what is it, like $70? 80, no, like $80? It's cheap. Retail price of $200 though. But you started line run because of Gabe, right? That's a really good question. I wanted a use case, and I wanted some kind of metaverse thing. And I remember Freezing Hot. Freezing Hot pointed me to Gabe's artwork, his first NFT, and I grabbed him. The question is, I don't remember. Maybe it was in my head. I grabbed them because of the idea of the metaverse, right? I didn't grab him for no reason, right? The first thing I told him was, look, we have this thing. You do want to be the official artist, so the concept was already there. Yeah, that's pretty sure that's it. Because like, it doesn't make sense why I would have grabbed him like that, just for no reason. It's pretty much as much as his project as much as yours. The time, Morgan. The time. Problem is the time. He was missing for days at a time, and it became pretty clear that he's unable to put the time in. He was literally gone for days at a time, and not responding. So I mean, you're forcing me to go deeper in this. I don't really want to, but you're forcing me now. I mean, how can I answer that question now? Like it's guys, it's an impossibility. It's just an impossibility. I would like to drop Gabe's artwork anyway. I tried to force my way to Gabe. I'm like, Gabe, I'm dropping this artwork anyway, right? And he said no. He said no. It's his way. So at that point, I knew it was over, right? Because my plan was, I knew Gabe was too busy. The first would be the 8-Bit Legends. It'll just look different, right? It'll stand out from the game. Right? It was just, like, I've mentioned that a lot before, just stand out in the game. No matter what, it'll just stand out. I was going to do it. But Gabe has very specific ideas of his own. And he's also stubborn like me. So I wasn't willing to just fight for something I didn't believe in either. You said in stream that the metaverse idea was Gabe's. Okay. Gabe helped push it to more, because this was Gabe's argument. He didn't want to do a game because that's a lot of work in terms of artwork and storyline. So Gabe didn't want to do a game. Okay? So he's pushing me away from a game. Now, I wouldn't say he was like, let's do a metaverse, or let's do, like, Astro can confirm with me. Like, he didn't say do this concept, right? Do this, and this, like combine Discord, NFTs, and this, right? No, he just said he thinks it's too much work. Maybe that was a sign that he's trying to tell me that he's too busy, right? I didn't pick up on it. He didn't tell me directly he was too busy. Never said anything to me. Never. So never communicated with me about anything in his personal life. I had no idea. I just knew he was gone for like 3-4 days at a time. That's it. And I couldn't get a hold of him. That's all I knew. That's it. So in that emptiness, I just made my own ideas in that. So, oh man, this drama, man, never ends. Oh man. All right, let me. Gabe didn't want to do a full game because of all the work. It is true, guys. The amount of artwork you need in a full game is insane. It's absolutely insane. And I guess he was trying to tell me that he can't do it. There's no way he can pull it off. So now in retrospect I get it. I get it why I didn't want to do a game anymore. And then so I just I took not a game and I pivoted it to not a game, right? So I just started running with that. And I was like, okay, let's do not a game. So I take people's ideas and I process them and then I run with it, right? See where it goes. You're trying to argue that it was Gabe's original. This whole thing is Gabe's original idea. Oh man, that's a stretch, man. Because if it's Gabe's original thing, he should be driving the project, not disappearing for 3 4 days at a time. Okay, I'm not gonna read everyone's comments. It looks slick now. Thank you. Coco Tails, man. Coco Tails, he's cool, man. Now I told Coco Tails we're changing. We're not doing rotating artists anymore because we want to keep a consistent theme. But we're gonna put like Coco, like if you want to put like if Gabe wants to, he can put his art like as a museum pieces on the wall or in the actual like rooms. We'll if he allows us to, because we're not gonna put his art if he's not allowing us to do it, but like, as a part of history, right? So he can make like a Gabe gallery and then put part of history, right? The drama of the 8-bit legends. We'll have like an area. However, the theme, the art of the metaverse is consistent. It's just that you can have statues and elements that can be anything, anybody's art, like pixel statues or whatever. You know what I mean? We can incorporate cool things, wall art. You know, we can incorporate other styles. I just need a consistent theme, and somebody has the skills and the time to make that consistent, beautiful theme that can reach a lot of people. You know, if Gabe had the time and was there and cranking art out still, like yeah, why would I have changed? I'm not a dick. I would have stuck with it. Okay, my Streamlabs is frozen right now, so I'm gonna wait a second for it to unfreeze so I can scroll down again. So did Gabe want to program the game as well as the art? No. I don't think Gabe is studying. I believe he's studying computer science. I hope you're okay with me sharing that, but I don't think he knows how to code yet. Maybe later. It was just a pixel artist. Okay. Still frozen, guys. I can't scroll down. Astro says Missile invented Lion Run in the name and the concept. I confirm. Thank you, Astro. Okay, now it's unfrozen. Okay. I send them samples every step of the way. They have been telling me the art is perfect, so yeah. Crimson, it's a gray area. I'm not saying what I did was not like a nice. I'm definitely not a nice person. Like if I was a nice person, I would have just like okay, you know. I would have gone against my personal thoughts about where I want this to go now. Like I change my mind all the time. And if I'm nice, I would just would have like if I'm a nice person, I would probably even not even start David live streaming. What kind of nice person does that? I don't think you have to be kind of a crazy aggressive person to be live streaming every day. So that's my answer. Like I'm not a nice person. If you think I'm a nice person, I'm not. I've just seen I piss a lot of people off. They run off and they make nasty comments behind my back, and people share those nasty comments. And I'm like, okay, I don't really hate you because I get it. I don't have to. I'm not a likable person. Some people like me. Some, not everybody. Everyone say move on. Okay, everyone say move on. Okay, ideas are cheap. Anyone can have ideas. It's doing the hard work that matters. He will be legally add his art to how will he legally add his art at this point? To Lion Run, it's it's over. But like he has full legal rights to his art. Like how do we have any claim towards it? Like he volunteered. We never paid him. Like the way I see legally, like if I used his art, I would get in trouble without his permission. Like he's legal rights to see. He made the art. He's saying you're not allowed to use it, right? There was no paperwork. We didn't sign anything, right? So I can't use his art. He told me, yeah. Okay, we're about to move on, guys. We're about to move on. Coco Tales about the DM me. Will there be a village and buildings? Yes, there will be. Yeah, there will be. It's like a town, you know. But it's gonna be very curated, guys. It's gonna be. I'm not an artist, but it's my vision. Like this is my obsession. Okay, it's gonna be It's gonna be like, imagine you're transported in a mythical anime Japanese town. And it's the community though. Everything is useful, right? Everything is useful. It's nothing is like just there just to be unused. Can we start showing this because it looks great? Blah, 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 blah. Guys, I'm moving on. I'm moving on. Thank you, guys. That's it. People are getting pissed off now, so that's my cue. Okay. All right. Introducing the new artist of the Lion Run metaverse, the one and only Shadow's Finger. People ask, who is Shadow's Finger? What's a finger? And does he even cast a shadow? I don't know. Who knows? But what I do know is this. This mother beeper is hella talented. Now, it's really hard to find somebody that's just talented. Like, they usually, if you find someone that's talented, which is hard to do, it's usually in one thing. Because it takes a lot of time to be talented. So, you end up sticking to one thing and that's it. Now, Shadow's Finger is talented in so many ways, it just blows my mind. Is he a developer? Yeah, he is. He's worked like at doing legit stuff. Is he a artist? Yeah, he's an artist too. Is he also an author? Yeah. Has he written one book? Way more than one book. This guy blows me away, guys. This guy is a serious talent. And Shadow's Finger, you tell me right now. Tell me if I'm allowed to dox which country you live in, okay? Tell me right now. Tell me if I'm allowed to dox what country you live in. I won't do it unless you tell me I'm okay to doing that. So, the number one thing that blows me away about Shadow's Finger is his books. Like, guys, now keep in mind, all the art he does, I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, he does the conception of the art, but he also gets, I think he gets some finishing help. Sometimes, not always. Sometimes he does it all himself. Sometimes he gets some help in the art as well. It's a combination, right? Yeah, but he's definitely, he conceives the idea, the artwork, the outline. Okay, so we have a theme here, guys. We have a theme here so far. So one of our first artists, was Blue Guy the Art Guy, right? He's from the Caribbean. So Shadow's Finger is also from the Caribbean. He's from the awesome country of Jamaica. Let's Google that one. Now everybody knows Jamaica. Jamaica is probably what I think of Jamaica, I think of the bobsled team. Like the movie Cool Runnings is such a good movie. It's based on a true story too. It's such a cool movie. Jamaica, you know what it is? It's a place that's so beautiful. It's awesome. Shadow's Fingers tells me it's really expensive though. Like he has to work hard, really hard to survive there because it's an island, guys. Islands are always expensive. So awesome place, beautiful place, but let's face it, guys. You don't get. It's not easy to become rich in Jamaica, right? The economy is not as strong as it is in Western countries. So we're very fortunate to find like in the middle of the entire world, guys. Right? Out of the entire world, we're able to find somebody like a special talent, and then that's also a million token holder. Like that was big. So how he found me was through my YouTube channel. He saw my showcase of the Blue Guy, the art guy, that he was from the Caribbean, and that was the connection. He reached out to me. Now, I'll get to some of the details of what went on because we've kind of changed the course of history of not only Lion Run but his life as well. All right, we'll talk about a little later about this, but let's look at his books because look, his books are just like look at this guy. Like look how many books he's made. Like it's just like it's ridiculous. Look at all these books, right? Does anybody think making a book is easy with illustrations and whatnot? Yeah. Imagine this, like most startups, you meet somebody around the corner, right? You meet an artist, whatever, around the corner, and that's it, right? This is an international community event. Like Million Token, we've combined people from places all over the world thanks to the internet. Because internet, you don't have to be next to each other, guys. And look, guys, look at his books here. Let's check out some of his, this one right here. Look at this. Look at the reviews. It's awesome. Like, guys, books, I could never write a book. It's literally impossible for me to write a book. So that alone blows me away. So he's got that, and he's got beautiful art as well. So I'll tell you what happened though. So he's got a shop here. He's got cool frame posters. Isn't that, guys? Isn't this art just like phenomenal? Like, look at this, guys. Like, how can you not love this stuff? Like, how can he be a developer, a writer, and make art as good as this? It doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. So he's something special. Like, he's a gem. He's a jewel on this planet. And he has books here. Webtoons. Let's check out his webtoons. Oh, maybe that's not. Maybe just an empty section. Blog. And he's also got a Patreon as well. Right? And he's got a newsletter. So definitely check this guy out. I'll post this again. It's got a personal website with awesome art. All right? Okay, let's move to the next thing. All right? Right. Here's his Amazon page. I'm going to share that as well. He got so many books, guys. I've never... the one time I tried to make a travel book, I never finished it. I got to like 80 pages or something, and I never finished it. That's the story of my life. So I can't even finish one book. And he can finish a bunch of them. I believe it's the same. Same name. Shadow's Finger. Here's his Twitter, guys. Definitely, now that he's official, guys. Not his official artist. Give him a nice follow, guys. Everybody should follow him right now. Everybody should follow him. I'll explain something a little later on. Anyway, yeah. Make sure you follow him. I'm gonna give him a special plus notifications because, well, he's part of the core team now. Part of the real core team. Because art, guys, I'm marketing and vision. Astro is development, right? Then we have the third most important element to the metaverse is the art, which is going to be Shadow's Finger. And then, of course, we have a lot of support team. We have a lot of people helping out. Obviously, Tux Panic, Loic. We have Leonardo DiCaprio. We have Bizzle has just joined us. And who else? I don't want to forget someone. That's really awkward if you forget somebody. And also Coco Tails. Yeah. Coco Tails is not like he's just giving it. He's doing cool things right now, but we want to incorporate Coco Tails somewhere with his cool pixel art too. And then we have Instagram. Oh, definitely follows Instagram. Man, like you get the view, like the details, like the rough sketches of his art. So cool. And you guys ready? You guys ready for the unveil? I know some of you guys already cheated. I know. You cheaters. I know. Tux Panic. Oh, sorry, Tux Panic. I was trying to do this off the top of my head. I'm all frazzled right now. The next part I can show you, everybody. Tux Panic, yeah. So, sorry, Tux. I'm sorry about that. Keep in mind, Tux has done a lot of work, by the way, on the governance protocol. Like, all the points calculations was really hard to do. He did all of that. All right. Who's ready? Don't cheat, guys. If you haven't cheated already, don't cheat. Who's ready? All right. 3, 2, 1, 0. Voila! The new line run. Now, first thing I have to say is this. So we did this all last minute, guys. This is not the official logo. Okay? Not the official logo. I literally asked Bizzle, last 30 minutes, an hour before the stream, can you please just make something? Like, something that looks good. You don't go to a graphic designer and say, can you give in 1 hour, can you just make something for me after work and you're tired in the middle of the night and you don't live in the, the different time zones too? Like, this is not the official logo. This is like a last 1 hour logo, okay? However, the art is real. The art in the background is real. So, let me describe the art style now. So I'm going to give you a closer view of, this is our first, this is not an airdrop art. This is the special one. This is a one of a kind artwork. This is going to be help us because we have so much artwork and we have massive Amazon server costs we're going to have because we're using the cloud. We are scalable, right? We have marketing costs, and we're going to have artists, like art costs, right? The put in the time to polish everything and the work, right? We need to make sure we should make sure that Shadow's Finger can survive in Jamaica, right? Because he doesn't have a situation like Astro and I where we just borrowed money on credit cards to survive. Like only in America you can borrow money on credit cards like that to live off of. Well, the rest of our money is in MM. So not financial advice. Do not do what we do. So, like someone already mentioned right away. Chibi, nailed it. I wasn't, guys. When I grew up, we had The Simpsons. Like the only guy in my entire high school that looked at anime was a Korean guy, though, and he was kind of a little bit awkward, right? Not in a bad way, just like, right. He was the only guy that looked at anime when I was in high school, which is like 2000 or late 90s. Anime didn't exist in America. Like it wasn't around. I mean, it did exist, but it was super fringe. I had to learn from meeting people in the last 5-10 years in gaming culture. When I got back into gaming and internet culture to kind of catch up, I realized how big anime is now. Like it blows my mind how big anime is. Like everyone watches anime. I'm a bit of a boomer, but I've caught up, and I know what I think is cool or not. Personally, this chibi style is just like there's something about it, right? There's something about it, and of all the chibi styles that are out there, like Shadow's Finger, like nails it. He freaking nails it. I'm trying to look at the comments too. The one you see here, this is all the special edition. So this is a one of a kind. So whoever owns this one will be the only person in our metaverse that has this one they'll look like this. So all the other ones are also one of a kind, but there'll be some repetition in the hair, the face, and the clothing. Some repetition. But this one, nothing repeats, right? And it's in the NFT, it's animated, and it's got a cool name and a story, and a description of the person. So these are the one-offs. These are the special ones. This is how we're gonna fundraise to run this organization, run this line run startup, right? Through the one of a kinds. How we're gonna make sure that Shadow's Finger has the time and can feed himself as he works on this epic project. Alto says, I love it, man. You better be using the same. New whitelist, guys. New whitelist. And I'm the only one on it. So, let's go back to the site. I'm giving you a sneak peek of all the one of a kinds. We are working on the okay, let me show you. The airdrop ones that we're making right now. We're scrambling and making them right now. He didn't delete it. He just put it on, what do you call it? He's just putting it on like it's not closed. You can still watch it if you have the link, basically. I think the problem was people didn't understand. His audience didn't understand what the heck he's talking about. Because we understand, because obviously for good reason. So you see the details, everything. So the airdrop ones will also be one of a kind. Every airdrop we send is all going to be one of a kind. However, you might share a hair or body with somebody else. But in terms of all three combinations, you're going to have a one of a kind. However, it won't have the shading detail. Like this one has almost got a transparent effect and has shading details. Your one, it's going to be just as cute. It's going to be really cute. Cute eyes, cute face, cute hair, cute clothing, but it won't have that insane shading detail, and it won't have the name, it won't have this thing. So this one, the one of a kinds really stand out. But trust me, guys, yours will be just as cute. It won't have this cover. You'll see the whole body, right? Just as cute. It just won't have the little details and an animation and the names. It won't be one-offs. So yes, we want to make these stand out because this is how we're going to survive. We need to survive and fund the startup because Astro and I, we've already gone through credit cards, right? Shadows has to survive, so we need something to keep us alive. You know what I mean? So this is the fundraising. However, for free, guys, for free, no charge to you. Just have to hold million token, guys. We won't charge you for the other unique NFTs. The ones that look just like this, but just a little bit less detailed. That's it, a little bit less. They look just like these. For those, it's free. We're gonna drop this really awesome art in about a 1 week. Because it was all last minute change. And I also we had some art already paired, but like I want to I want to make sure the quality is just like that. Because the reason that I can't use the original art because I messed it up. I told him to change things, and it was really bad. So I just realized he actually knows what he's doing. Don't mess with the artist, right? He's the type of artist you don't mess with the artist, right? So I'm not messing with him anymore. So we're getting that done right now. So I've given the overall concept to him, so he's working on it. But keep in mind, he's also a writer. He survives off writing as well. So keep that in mind. So he has couple of things, but we have an agreement that as things progress, it's gonna shift more full time. So he has time to do the whole metaverse, and he doesn't have a job. He's fully independent. He works from home, so that's really works well for us. He doesn't have like school or work. Okay. 3 weeks out. Why? Why do you say 3 weeks out? I don't like to move. I don't like to move slow, man. I like to let's run. It's called lion run, right? It's not called Ryan walk. Lion walk. Lion walk. Lion crawl. Should we change it to lion crawl? Lion decentralized crawl. LCC. No, LDC. Lion decentralized crawl. Use governance system for every decision. I'm not trying to make fun of it, but like, you know what's gonna happen if you try to do that. You should write the story of MM. The only thing I'm missing is I know the story really well from when I started, and I won't make it colored in my perspective. The only thing is that I don't know the story that well from the very beginning to the Diablo. I just know of Diablo, and I don't know who Jan is. People try to call me that I'm a Jan. I'm like, I don't even know who he is. I don't know what he did. You say I'm a Jan. Am I Jan, guys? You tell me. Am I Jan? I don't know who Jan is. Oh, the Shadows finger. Yeah, Shadows makes a whole illustrated book about the drama of Million Token. That would be so. Hey, don't do that now. By the way, we need you right now for the metaverse. But later when things calm down, you could feel free to do that. Yeah, that would be really funny if Shadows finger did that one day. All right, let's look. Let's look at some of the other one of a kinds. So as he's making, what you see here is just. You're gonna get this, guys. You're gonna get something that looks like this, but without the extra shading. It's gonna look really close, guys. Really close. Like this one right here. Here is Iron Arms, Zhu Wang. After joining a sect, Zhu Wang had unearthed his talents for the fist arts, earning the title of Iron Arms. It's so creative, guys. It's so creative. Yeah, it's all because of Shadow Fingers. Then we have Timid. This honestly, this is my favorite. I kind of want to gift it to somebody. I won't be part of the bidding process, but I can offer whoever wins the bid. I'll try to offer something to try to buy from them because I really want this one as a gift for somebody. Tim and Mina. I think I just made the price go up by saying that. Damn it! Someone's gonna jack the price to 100 ETH, and that's it. It's over for me. Meet Mina. Timid girl by nature, she isn't very powerful, but her humble smile can guide one through the harshest of times. It's beautiful. It's poetic. It's poetic. Ooh, here we go. Here's a bad boy. Arrogant Palm Me Lang. He is, right? Is he not? Shadows Finger, you're in the Discord, right? You're on the Discord. Arrogant Palm Me Lang. So Mi Leng is a talented cultivator of the True Fist sect. He had also believed in his palm arts and was certain that no one was better than himself. You know how they're all really unique? They're all special. And so names are awesome too. So here we have Flaming Fist Edger. Edger is rising talent of the Flaming Fist sect. He travels the land in hopes of mastering his flame arts, yet like his very arts, his mood tends to be hot-headed. Now, I know some of these are gendered, but we're not gendering the airdrop. We're only going to gender the special edition. The airdrop is ungendered. So some of them kind of look, it's up to you. Because you know how anime is chibi style, right? Chibi style can go either way. Peaceful Wind Mei Jing. I think that's Jing. I lived in China for 8 months and I didn't learn any Mandarin. I'm a bad person. I think we have a lot of people in the community in China. Meet Mei Jing, a lover of peace who trains in the arts of the wind. While she doesn't like fighting, one shouldn't be fooled, for she is the talent of the flower sect. Oh man, this one's good too. If I don't get the minute one, I'll just wait for this one, I guess. And then Landwalker Brian. Meet Brian, an earth cultivator and loves the world, using the sky as a sheet, the earth as his bed. To him, being one of the nature is what makes life worth living. That's a really good one for a guy. That's a really good one. And look at this one. Now, there's not many that have special ornaments in it, like the fan here. Frostwind Meisha. Meet Meisha. She's a bit shy around people. You guys tell me which are your favorite ones. Which characters are your favorite so far? Like, we've had to pick just one. If no one dares to underestimate her, her frosty winds will do more than just chilling their souls. Frostwind. Woo! Then we have One-Eyed Muan. Muan is an orphan grown in the dismal lands of the East under the rule of an evil king. One day he hopes to obtain freedom and seek out his unknown parents. And then finally, this is not all of them, by the way, but the one I wanted to showcase today. Flowing River Lu Zong, a wanderer who travels the land and a user of the Flowing River sword art. Like, this one's gonna be hot, guys. Like, if you want a cool avatar that has a sword walking around in the metaverse, and no one else has a sword, guys. The airdrop ones, nobody has a weapon. Nobody has anything to hold. They're not holding anything. Confident man, proud of his sword skills, and seeks out to spread his fame. All right. Can you get an idea now? Like, who's confused? Can you guys understand what my vision is now, and Shadow's Finger's vision is now? Like, you guys kind of get it now? Like, why I maybe wanted to go this direction? So one of the reasons is, like, we need to make this successful. Pixels are great, but it's really like a niche, kind of guy-ish. Guys like this stuff. Like, guys like pixels, right? Like, especially nerdy, geeky guys. Like I love pixel art. But if we want to be successful, have really broad appeal in the real world, if our metaverse looks like this, we're gonna be talked about. People are gonna be like, whoa! They'll even forget you need a MetaMask wallet. They'll forget that it's a like Telegram and Discord together, right? They'll forget all those things. They just want to hang out because it's so pretty. So I think that's so critical for us to bring in new people. We need beauty, because I love beauty. Like, I really love beauty, and I love artists, and I love artists that have it all. You know what I mean? And I'm so blessed. We're so blessed. I think we're all blessed to have found. Guys, I didn't drag him into the Million Token community. He already followed TechLead. He was already watching my YouTube videos, my streams. He found me. That is the power of the Million Token community. All I did was this. I was like, you know what's the hilarious part? He messaged me like 6:30 p.m., right? He has such a nice logo, his Discord logo. I thought he was a scammer. Let me show it to you. This was his Discord logo. I was getting like 5 or 6 NFT spam bots a day messaging me, like 5 or 6 every day for a while. And I ignored him. I thought he was an NFT spammer. I didn't respond to him to the next day. Like, I just thought, hey, man, let me check the. I just wanted to see what they were spamming. You know, the NFT spammers. What kind of art there was. You know, like, maybe I can learn from them, right? I want to see these scammers, like what they're paying for. So I clicked on it. I click on all of them, like, even all the spammers, right? I eventually click on them. I ignored them for a while, then I click on them, and then I clicked on Shadow's Figure. I was like, oh crap. This was a guy on YouTube. I talked to this guy on YouTube on the comment section. Oh no! And I felt so bad. I was like, oh, I'm here, you know? And I had no idea, because there was no plan to switch art. Nothing. I talk to everybody. If you message me, I'm talking to you, especially if you're an artist. I saw his art. I'm just like, who are you? Like, I need to talk to you. And the rest is history. We kept in touch. And it was only when I had the idea of having a different artist for the second run. So I started talking to him. Can we start working together for the second round of avatars after Gabe's? And that's why we already had communication. So like a few days ago, 3 or 4 days ago, we started getting communication. We have some like rough ideas and stuff about the art thing. and a lot of those I screwed up on. I gave him really bad directions, really bad advice, and once I saw it together, I'm like, oh my god, I screwed up. Right? Your stuff is way better. So, guys, do not mind the really crappy description here because I had no time today. Like, guys, the insanity of today is insane. Just like, oh man, the header here, this header was uploaded like 5 minutes before the stream started. 5 minutes. So eventually, we're gonna go with a custom header. All right, we're gonna go with a full-on Shadow's Finger logo. I want Shadow's Finger to do the logo and the background. Right now, this is a really awesome, awesome design by Bizzle. Last minute, Bizzle's mainly gonna help me with the marketing, the graphics for the marketing. So I will task once he's done with the airdrop. I will task Shadow's Finger to do the official logo and the official awesome background. So this is a temporary placeholder. Okay, so let me read questions now. I think I skipped a lot of things. Can we use these characters to fight each other in the metaverse? We will have mini games. It's not the highest priority. Once we get the other stuff like the Discord chatting features, the Telegram chatting features, the NFTs built in, only then we'll make like a mini game, right? And there'll be some kind of and up to you. Now that is going to evolve and change. A lot of the website is wrong because this is evolving and changing as we go. We're always constantly changing. It started as a video game, guys. It started as a game, and that turned to a metaverse. And it's still a metaverse, but like the details in the metaverse are already changing. We're gonna have loot. We're not having loot anymore because we're not trying to be like an RPG or something like that. However, we'll have little mini games and we'll have it so other people can like maybe and eventually other people can code and build games inside a metaverse. Like we'll have like a sandbox. Nactical says much cooler than CryptoPunks. Thank you so much. I was there for all of it. Jan tried to do his gambling, made another coin and got rug pulled live on. Really? Ugh. I don't think I would do that. I don't think I would be a Jan. A lot of people say I'm a Jan, so I don't know how I can rug pull. I'm never making a coin ever in my life, ever. Or being involved in another project has a coin. I'm done. I'm MM for life. Was asking if you like Wuxia, since you use Wuxia like terms just now, foundation, sect, and so on. You tend to seem to. I think I'm having a conversation with somebody. Okay. CMC Killer says Diablo's betrayal, the scammers battle against FUD, the rise of Missile, the battle of the Discord, and peace. I think we have peace. A tech lead saw the situation, and he's like, "Oh, you guys misunderstood. I thought they were the official Discord, right? I thought that I had to fight them because I needed to like I don't know. I thought I had to fight them. Okay." TechLead really cleared things up. He said, "Nah, this is more decentralized than this. We need to showcase everybody. The links have to help everybody equally, right? There should be no like real favoritism. That's impossible to do, guys. You cannot do. You cannot. There's always gonna be some favoritism, right? Oh, who's on top? Maybe like a rotation, right? Like a random rotation of links. I don't know, but it's gonna be more fair than we had it before. That's for sure. Because TechLead did kind of step in and be like, look, it's not. There's no official anything." So we kind of have an unofficial official now. That's kind of like a bridge. You get to the fork first, and then the fork you can go in different directions. I think that's a really good solution to at least not at least remove the infighting. I finally get what you meant by Gabe compensation on the whitelist now. Yeah. Okay. This is okay. Here's the final whitelist. I'm gonna share this link right now. I shared it in the Discord in the announcements. Let me share it with you guys right now. Anyone on the internet can view this link. Copy link. Make sure you can't edit it. Anyone we can view. Okay, viewer. But here is the list of the whitelist. Okay, if you feel free to just check your thing. Now, there's one changes this. I have a last section called Gabe compensation. I have not incorporated this in the final whitelist. This is completely separate. It will not be added to the final whitelist. This is completely separate. I'm working on a compensation system because I didn't like that some people had to pay a lot more money. Now it's good for Gabe. Because of that, you guys really supported Gabe. That's really great. So I think it went to a good cause. He put a lot of work in the NFTs, and he deserves every penny. But the fact that a lot of people paid $5 and some of you guys paid like $500. So I haven't counted yet. I have to this list is not perfect because I have to remove the people that sold the NFTs to somebody else that took profits. And there's some people here that took profits. They bought it from Gabe and they took profits by selling to somebody else for like 5x or 10x or 20x. Okay? So I need to go carefully in there and fix that. I will be rewarding more NFTs to people who paid a lot of money for the artwork just to be fair. I think it's just fair. Let me look at the comments. Let me go back to the artwork. Nobody wants to look at a spreadsheet. Let's go this one. Diablo was the first leader who formed the Align army. He later betrayed us, and the new foundation was formed. As the price dropped, we battled against the FUD and scammers, and Missile appeared to challenge the foundation, and that became the battle of the discords. Dude, it sounds epic. It sounds so epic, guys. Yeah, we may be suffering price wise, but holy smokes, man. I lost. I'm down so much. I'm down so much money in my life. I used to be a millionaire, guys. I could say I'm as a millionaire. I used to be that tag earlier this year. Now I'm like, I don't even care. I don't even care because it's so wild, guys. I wake up every day with something to do. Like I have so many things that I can't even get to. So it's kind of like, it's awesome. How can you be depressed? How can you be depressed when you have so much to do, right? So much to create and put out in the world. So many people to meet. So this is the best thing ever. I don't care that I'm down over 85% of my net worth from the peak. I don't even care. New Discord is open. It's been made, but the permissions and the things haven't made. Tomorrow, they said tomorrow it should be ready. Now I made my own council, and which is hilarious because I didn't know that. I just found out today. I heard rumors, but I heard like I made it first. I made the council first. We have almost 130 people in my council Discord. So based on the lack of people applying to be in the council, I realized that combined with their suggestion, TechLead is backing it, by the way. That's the number one reason. I know some of you guys are pissed off. You guys want me to fight, and remove the foundation. Well, look, TechLead suggest this is part of TechLead's vision, right? At this point, I'm not going to fight against TechLead. Right? There's no point to do that. I don't want to cause more pain and sorrow. Just for what reason? I need to focus on Lion Run. Lion Run is special, as you can see already. It's special. That all my time needs to be in Lion Run. I will be involved in the council. I'll be the representative. I'll help other projects. I'll give shout outs to you guys. If you want a shout out, you're doing a project, you just message me. I'll give you a shout out. If you own Million Token, you're doing a project, I'll give you a shout out. Andrew says amazing art. Thank you. Not they don't thank me. I didn't do that. Like I messed his art up. I tried to change his art and I made it 10 times worse. So just thank Shadow's Finger because I literally made it worse. I was like, no, do this. It looked so bad. It looks so bad with my input. Biggest job done in MM history. Wow. I'm gonna lose weight and buy 1 mm for every pound I lose at these prices. That's good motivation. Yeah. People fighting each other in our council Discord. What? Oh, I guess I know why. Yeah, I'll check that later. I'm not gonna get distracted. Oh man, and I know, guys. I'm always creating drama. Guys, I don't wake up in the morning. Like I don't wake up in the morning thinking I want to cause problems. Like I just do what I think I strongly feel about. Think and feel about. During based on information that I'm aware of, based on my past experiences. So, am I wrong? Yeah, I'm wrong all the time. I'm wrong. Am I somewhat right? Yeah, probably somewhat right. But do I overdo it sometimes? Sure, I overdo it sometimes. So, do I yell at people? Yeah, I've yelled at people I don't like. So, but we're now good. I had a long conversation with Shads and Pharaoh. I know you guys. This is gonna be shocking to people. I don't want to. Lion Run is so important. It's so powerful now that there's no point. It's a waste of my time to fight battles that already solved, right? If TechLead's gonna make a Discord, TechLead's gonna own a Discord, and it's a council system, and nobody's an official, right? Why would I fight that? If that was there in the beginning, I would have never fought that. So it's good enough. I'm not asking for perfection, guys. I know some of you guys want our governance system as the system over there. I will push it and I will suggest it because I'm part of the council. But What we have now with that council is so much better than we had before. Why start a war? Why not let's get comfortable with the new council and take baby steps, right? There's no point to make wars when we're actually finally improving now as a community. We're actually improving. No point to attack people for that sense. I only attack people when I feel stuck in a corner and that there's nothing that can be done. I want to get some NFTs, but I can't figure my MetaMask out. Fees are too much. So keep in mind, these are all on Matic. Because of the fees, we don't believe in fees, guys. We believe in less than a penny fees or penny fees. So Polygon Matic is a layer 2 bridge to Ethereum. So all the assets on Ethereum work just as well, but you have to bridge them over, or you go to crypto.com and get fresh money like Matic and put it directly to Polygon Matic. If you don't know how to do that, come to join our Discord, LionRun.io. Join the Discord link, and then we'll help you and explain it to you. You can always message me. I'm not that like I can personally help you or point to one of my videos. The elder election is canceled. I have deleted that. Let's move on now. I have deleted that from the thing. The new Discord is owned by TL. It will serve as the central place. I know that's a very shocking thing, but we were not getting applicants anyway. I'm not gonna push something when people don't want to be part of it, right? So we were like our own little island. So there's no point at this point. If this is the actual, this is actually, if it doesn't happen, then I'm gonna be pissed off. But it does look like it's gonna happen though. I had a long conversation with Shads and Pharaoh. I know it's shocking, right? Not shocking, but they were actually really reasonable. And I was like, okay, well, I'm not gonna argue with that. TL is gonna back kind of. So, it's not backing it, but he's gonna do this. Then fine with me. That's better than what we had before. So let's go there and let's not worry about perfection yet. Perfection gets you nowhere. If you try to fight for perfection, you don't get anything in the end. If we staked, we don't lose the LionGov voting rights. Are you talking about Million Farm? Currently, if you stake, you will lose it because the MM moves to a different contract and is pulled in a different place. So you would lose it because that'd be really hard for us to track after that point. Unless you can teach us a way that it's trackable, like it's stored in another address and is unique to just that person. There's someone to access that, but that's not really high priority for us. And also, it doesn't look like it looks like people want to argue that it's so early on in the governance system, right? We're gonna use, guys, all this governance system. We're gonna use it in LionRun. Like LionRun has built-in governance for communities. Because in the beginning, we're gonna make governance just for we control this, guys. Like we're using our governance in LionRun, and we will use it for proposals. Now, day to day, when I make decisions, no, not everything, but I will be asking questions like, which should we do first? Should we build this part of the community first, or that part of the community first? We'll make a proposal in the actual LionRun avatar world in the metaverse. You can vote where we should build next, where we should go next. That is no problem because it doesn't matter to me. Like I don't need to make the executive decisions on that. I'd rather make you guys happy. Like, oh, let's go there, right? So we are going to use the governance system, and it is still going to be based on weight because I think that's important. I don't want people to come in with no MM and start dictating how things should be. That's not what I think. I want to reward hodlers. Hodlers get the nice NFTs, get more NFTs. Hodlers get better say in the future of the where we're gonna go in LionRun, right? Not every say, but some say. Please make LionGov compatible with staking. Asterisk fair. Not right now, guys. We haven't even finished we have a lot of polishing work to do with the governance system. So not now, guys. Not now. There's a lot of work to do. We need to hit the core parts, and we need to integrate this with LionRun. That's our real project. It's not trying to appease every little scenario because I don't think it's to be as easy as you think it is. Okay. Yeah, Andrew, if you want to stake in Million Farm, up to you. That's your thing. Like I was really harsh on Timon and Pumbaa, and I'm sorry. Like if I think he's watching because if Million Farm did respond. So Pumbaa, I know you used to watch me. Maybe you still are. I really apologize. I was way too hard on you. It was a combination of being really angry. I think you kind of understand like where I was coming from, combined with the whole Shads thing and the official Discord. All that stuff together just made me blow up. I was just so pissed off, and yeah, I'm sorry. Like I went overboard. I have no problem with Million Farm. I wish there was more people like Million Farm, just doing their project and getting exposure to our Twitter, right? So as long as people know the risk, what they're doing, that's it, right? Know that the risk of staking. If you staked in other projects before, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. I've staked a lot of times in other projects. Do I know it's a risk? Yeah, I know it's a risk. But I've staked tons of times, tons of times. If they're taking it from a proper governance protocol, then it should be okay. However, don't come to me. You know what I mean? If something does go wrong, don't come to me. That's all. I'm running Lion Run. We're running Lion Run. Astra and I and the team, we're running Lion Run. Our philosophy is no risk. No risk, right? Get the risk off the table, right? The least risk. If you don't have to take the risk, don't take the risk. So that's our philosophy. We're running with that. Million Farm, man, I know it's a really high-end governance platform. Go for it. Go for it. You stake your earn that Simba token. Awesome. For the foundation, they're doing projects too. There's a bunch of like a lot of little projects there. They go for it. Now that their own thing, they can do whatever they want. They don't need elections, right? They're like, I'm not gonna have elections in Lion Run. You cannot fire me. Okay, I'm sorry. Like I'm not listening to. If you guys make a proposal to fire me and you win, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not letting my I'm not gonna let you guys fire me. All right, because Lion Run is not. It's not a decentralized start. I might have said that before. Yes, I was wrong. I might have said that before, but I realized it doesn't work. With the situation with Gabe, I realized it doesn't work. We'll never finish. We'll never get to my vision to compete out in the world. Because we're trying to do world class, guys. If we're not world class, how are we going to compete with other crypto projects that are also beautiful? They're also really cool. So, CMZ. Okay, let me read some of the comments here. CMZ Killer says, "Missile, without your fight, Timon and Pumbaa would not have had a chance to plead their case." Yeah, I think so too. Like every fight I've had has turned into some weird net benefit. Yeah, I was a monster. I admit it, I was a monster. But for some reason, everyone's benefiting. In the end, everyone's kind of better off. Because in the height of my fight, even the foundation was wrecked. The foundation was wrecked. I completely messed up the vibe in there. Like, it was bad. Like, people were telling me, like, oh, you, like, it's bad in there. And, yeah, and was it helping Million Token? No, it wasn't helping. I was kind of hurting. But because of all the drama, we have good solutions now, right? TechLead finally was like, I gotta say something. I gotta make a video, right? And he's just like, look, there's no official. Boom, solved. Problem solved. Okay, I like this concept. So Million official Discord becomes the foundation Discord. Yes. I don't know. They removed official already, guys. I think they already moved the word official. They are not official anymore. All right? They're just another project. So they get to keep their Discord. All their people, all their tons of people that have in there, what they worked on, they get to keep it. It doesn't change. Okay? They just become a private project. So they don't need elections anymore, right? There's no point to try to impeach people at this point, right? Because they want to do it their way, right? Carlos can do his other projects. He runs a marketing firm. If he wants to do multiple projects, well, he runs his own project on top of Million. I mean, if something happens to you because you listen to him, that's on you. That's on you. There's no official sponsorship of the foundation, the Discord, from the main Million Token community. It's just a bunch of guys. Even Bebo. Bebo's got his own channel too. Bebo's got his own channel in the new Discord. Missiles on the redemption arc now. Bizarro. Was it really that bad? Was it really that bad? Oh man. Was it really that bad? Bizarro. Damn, that's kind of harsh, man. Ugh, Bizarro. Call me weird. Call me crazy. I don't like mentally ill because I feel like that is very insulting to people who actually are mentally ill. Yeah, it's really, do not use mental illness as an attack. You can make it as a joke to yourself, like, oh, I'm a bit aspy, I'm a bit bipolar, right? Don't use mental illness as an attack to other people. It's really nasty, man. Because mental illness is a serious thing. I've dealt with it in my family. I've dealt it with other my business partners, prior business partners. I've dealt it with meeting people in real life. Do not beep with mental illness stuff. That's serious stuff. When you're really gone, it's hard to it's almost impossible to recover. Bizarro missile. Bizarro. I don't know. I never heard that before. I haven't heard that word in such a long time that I feel weird about it. I saw through all the nasty words and only saw your passionate things. Yeah, there's some people that saw past it, right? Man, I had streams where I cursed every other guys on YouTube. Are just like they're comment on YouTube like, "Can you stop cursing?" I counted like 40 curse words. I had those streams, guys. I had those streams. I was just like I was lost, right? All I knew, all I wanted to know, all I knew is I wanted to save this token. So I tried to find the problems and attack and try to fix it, right? But sometimes doing that, like I caused more problems temporarily before things got fixed. So they can go to Dragon X with their MM on their own now. I don't know about Dragon X, guys. I'm not touching Dragon X. I don't like Dragon X at all. And if you want my advice, you stay away from Dragon X. If you want my advice. However, we're decentralized. Right? You can do whatever you want. Maybe Dragon X becomes huge. I don't know. But if you want my advice, no, stay away. But at the same time, I don't know anything about Dragon X. So I'm saying that with that understanding, right? So if you do your research and it's different, then I don't know, correct me. I don't have time to know more about Dragon X. As long as there's no official foundation to interfere. Yeah, that's what I was fighting for. I was getting censored, guys. That's why I was so angry. The complete censorship. They have they had the Twitter, they had all this media, Instagram. They never mentioned to be one. They never mentioned Lion Run once. They never mentioned us once. And it drove me crazy. This drove me crazy. So I just went on an attack on them. People started sending me information. I was on like a massive war, psychological war to break them. Because I was so pissed about the whole situation. You know, it started with such a, if Shads just was like more, because Shads himself said he doesn't come across as very nice, especially through text. He said that many times. He doesn't come across a very nice person through text. Well, yeah, I had bad feeling about Shads because people told me about bad thing about Shads because people were banned, guys. People were banned and they were pissed off of being banned. So it made it worse because people start when you get banned because for asking questions or pushing back, people start it's like a freaking negative feedback effect. And I started hearing all this stuff, and then Chad was really rude to me. In my opinion, he was rude, and there was like this massive feedback effect. Rainlink says it's all about being as diverse as possible. Let me change this view so it's more interesting. It's about being as diverse as possible. This increases diversity will increase. Yes, diversity. Because we don't know, right? Maybe Lion Run doesn't work. I don't want to say that. Of course, it's gonna work, but you never know, right? You never know. Life throws curveballs sometimes. We need as many projects as possible because I'm not a. There's no coin. There's no Lion Run coin, so I can't go all in on the Lion Run coin. I'm all in the million token coin. So I'm actually all in the community. I'm not all in on Lion Run. I'm all in on the community. That's a really big distinction. Like, I'm all in financially on Million Token. So I want everybody to try. Even if it's bad, guys. If you try and you fail, I don't respect people who talk all day. If you only talk all day, and you sound smart, but you only talk, sorry. You are worse than the person who's a moron that just tries stuff. Because I know a lot of dumb people in real world, they became rich. You know why? Because they didn't give up. They just kept trying things in different businesses, and they struck something, and they worked hard, and they became rich. You don't have to be smart to be rich. You have to work hard and be persistent. That's a fact. It helps to be smart, right? But too much people are really smart don't get anywhere. I know a lot of people really smart. They get stuck in their head all day. They overthink everything. They might be okay successful, but they don't become really successful. Nak Chickelson says Carlos can't be trusted. Look, I'm staying out of it. I have my opinions, but I'm not going on blast anymore. Coco Tail said to track with the LineGov system, you have to integrate Simba coin. Calculate how much Simba coin. Yeah, like we're not ready for that. We need to focus most of our energy going back to Lion Run. So that's like when things are calm down the line, we see that Simba token is doing well, then we can talk about that again. They have their own platform. They just got big cheese. Made The only issue is the marketing wallet. They got a lot of money in that market. The foundation, that's the only thing I haven't really thought through is what to do with that marketing wallet. They have a lot of money in that, and that money can tank. If they sell now, they can tank the price, which is not good. So they need to be that's a tricky situation with the marketing wallet. I hope what they do is they transfer that marketing wallet to the council members, like and change it that way, so we can decide to do community projects with that money. Can you explain what happens with the 888 NFT airdrop since the art was changed completely? Do we now no longer? Yeah, so Gabe's artwork, he is free to do his own thing with that artwork. He may still airdrop it to the people. It's up to him. I don't know what he's gonna do. You will instead of the 8-bit legends, you will get what I call the line legends. I kind of coined it now. It's not maybe 100% the name, but I call it the line legends. So you get the unshaded, like the more still the same, but not as fancy as this animated version, and not as much shadows and stuff like that. So, but otherwise the same. You will get one of these randomized, and using a randomizer, you'll get one of them. So you don't get to choose which one you get because that's not fair. It's randomized, and then you'll see it on OpenSea, and then you can trade it. You can sell it. If you don't like yours, you can sell yours and then buy someone else's. Also, how to get the NFTs? Those who were on the whitelist. The first round, I think we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it for you. We're just gonna send it to you. I'm gonna show you live on stream. I'm gonna randomize which one you get live on stream. However, the airdrop, the first round, we're just gonna do it for you. The next one can be different. We might just do a whitelist on OpenSea. You have to claim it on OpenSea. But for this round, we're just gonna airdrop it to you. We're gonna send it to you based on the live stream randomizer we do. So so I can show you we didn't cheat. It was fair. So guys, sit back and relax. It's gonna take about a week. It's gonna take a week because we had to do a big shift, do a big change in art. So sit back, relax. You don't have to do nothing. We're gonna send it to you when you're ready. Just make sure your address is in that list. I was very careful to make that the list of the whitelist. If you don't know, I did paste it here, but you can also go in our Discord in the announcements to check it out. Rewired was pumping Dragon X Diablo is a mod there. Jack, I know. We can talk privately about those things, and you can share with other new members, but like, no more public attacks. We need peace. We need peace for a while, guys. We need peace for a while. Are all the banned holders in the Discord going to be unbanned in all channels? So guys, remember that there's gonna be if I'm gonna make sure there's not a ban policy in the new Discord, the new council Discord, that everything gets pointed to, the website gets pointed to, the coin market cap gets pointed to, CoinGecko gets pointed to. I'm gonna make sure there's no ban policy. There's a quarantine, like there's some kind of like timeout. Yeah, if you're like, I mean, if you're just argumentative and just annoying, you're not gonna get banned. There's a timeout, right? And that has to be very carefully done, like really thought out, very carefully done. However, in line run, yeah, I don't have a ban policy. I know I banned people, and I reverted. I'm not banning people, guys. I like people having discussions and stuff. And if you want to fight, just go to the cage, Lion's Cage. When it comes to the Foundation's Discord, well, they can do whatever they want, right? If they don't like you, they can ban you, right? I'm not here. They have a quarantine now, right? I don't. Like, if they're a private project now on top of Million Token, then they can do whatever they want, right? So that's it, right? They're now free to be who they want to be, and I'm fine with that. Like, why should I control them? It makes no sense. I only fought them because they were the official Discord. That was the only reason I fought them. Now that they're just another project, I don't care what they do. If you go there and get hurt, this is your problem, not mine. You need to learn. You don't learn from like being scared of everything. You learn from making mistakes. A lot of you guys, we've made a lot of mistakes in crypto. In DeFi, a lot of people have been rug pulled. A lot of people lost a lot of money. I've lost a lot of money. Like, these are learning experiences. Sometimes you have to get rug pulled to learn, what you shouldn't do. Last I recall, let me change this one right now so we can change it up a bit. There you go. Uh, last I recall, they have about 50,000. Yeah, it's a lot of money. It's mostly an 1 million token. That's a bit scary. It really should be changed over to the new council. Once we get the new council set and one representative from each major project, it really should be agreed upon. If we're gonna spend that money, I don't think we should spend that money anytime soon. We need to be above $50. If we're above $50, then we can do a marketing campaign. And I'll be a part of the council, right? So I can give my ideas, and we can do something cool for the community. Let me read here. Oh man, this is a long stream. How did it get to 2 hours already? Oof. And there's so many viewers too. What the heck? All right. Um, last I recall, okay, Discord bans are specific to that particular Discord. I really like we're all in on the milling token. Yeah. Alto says, take your time, make the art look good. Yeah. I agree. Like, Shadow Swingers, you heard the guy. Like, spend your time on it, right? Take the extra time, make it look good. This is a really important first impression for everybody, for the milling token community as well. Rewire deleted all reference to Dragon X. He also stepped down. He's all in on MM. Hey, Rewire has been really nice to me, guys. Like, I know he went psycho on us for days at a time, like super psycho. But the last 2 days, 3 days, he's been really respectful and really nice to me, and offered a lot of times to advertise Line Run. I wasn't ready for it yet. Tomorrow or tonight, I'm gonna message Rewired, and I'm gonna show him give him the art samples so he can like show it off. You know what I mean? As a tweet, because that's pretty exciting. You know, pretty exciting to have some really cool new art. Peace for everybody. I mean everybody. Yep. Invalid Discord link in the home webpage. Thanks, Missile. Who? Okay, wait. Where's the invalid Discord link? Oh, is it on my Is it on my Twitch? Are you talking about my Twitch homepage? Okay, okay, well, Jack, I get where you're coming from. Okay, based on our experiences, okay, well, yeah, I get what you're saying. I'm not from. Letting him become president of the United States. Okay, experience. Like that's a different subject, right? But he's part of the tweet team, and it's really helpful for Line Run to be associated with Rewire as he does the tweeting. What doesn't work? Judge unstable personality. Man, Rewire, you're getting roasted, man. I'm just letting you know, he has been very nice to me last 2-3 days, despite what happened before then. I'm not saying I'm like just saying that, okay? That's what's happened. Propaganda expert. Okay, all right. We can talk in private, guys. We can talk in private. I sense a pump coming. ETA, guys, come on. Like this whole point, the reason why we started Lion Run, we want to get the hype going, guys. Like, are you telling me that this isn't gonna get the hype started, guys? Are you telling me a lion themed? Oh yeah, that's for sure. That's a one of a kind though. Don't you dare make that a regular one. You might put like a lion element in one of the ones. Sure. We're still early, but we're still gonna be discussing how to. Right now, we're gonna have the special editions for this one with the regular set. But we may do like a mid tier ones that are more unique in terms of like a little funky, right? Maybe line themed or whatever. So and we're gonna reward those to long term. We're gonna use our governance protocol to reward people who have voted at least once and staked for a long time. Not staked, but like who've hodled their alien token without selling or moving their coins. We're gonna give those people a higher probability, just like Diablo 2, right? You're playing Diablo 2. You don't get gold items every time. You don't get the rare greed items every time, right? We're gonna input a probability system that the drops are randomized based on how long you've held time. In my opinion, time is the biggest factor, the most powerful factor that can be controlled. Some people are more rich than others, right? It's not fair. It's not fair that some people are more rich than others. But everybody can play on time, right? Time is something everybody can play on. It's equal. So we're gonna design a drop system that gives more unique avatars to people who a chance. Not everybody's gonna get one because otherwise they're not unique, right? A probability system based mostly on time, not really how much you own. So if you got a hollow bag and you never freaking touched it, you get a higher chance of a probability getting dropped a rare avatar. Let me move to another one. Okay. All right, guys, this stream has gone way too long. Okay. Really quick, guys. Price. Yeah, I know it sucks, but I think this is it, guys. Like I know I've said that 100 times. I think, guys, come on, look at this project. Like, how can you not say it's the bottom, right? Like, once we start trading these NFTs, they're gonna go crazy. So, hey, guys, tomorrow I'm putting Tim and Mina on OpenSea. Tomorrow, Tim and Mina is gonna go on our official OpenSea. So we're gonna start the fund tomorrow. The bidding starts at $1. Okay, the bidding starts at $1. I will not bid because I think that's like, it doesn't really matter, but I think that's kind of awkward for the founder to win the first NFT. So it's gonna go to somebody that's not me. So I will try to buy it from the person who bought it, though. I will make an offer to the person who buys this. This will be like a 7-day auction, and whoever wins this, I will make an offer to you. I do want to buy this and gift it to somebody. I hope it's not too expensive. There is an airdrop, Merzali. There is an airdrop. In 1 week, we're finished. We're polishing the 888 ones that look just like this one. It just doesn't have the animations and the little shadows, and it doesn't have the description. But it's a full NFT that has same art style. They look just as good, guys. They look just as good. You will get it in 1 week because of this artist change. You'll get it in 1 week. You're gonna get your free line run line legends. Okay, you're gonna get yours for free. So it's coming in 1 week if you were on the whitelist. Yeah, we're still airdropping, guys. We're still airdropping, but we're making new art. We're making much better. Well, we're making new art. Will there be rare NFTs in the 8? So we're not gonna focus too much on. It's gonna be randomized, so each one is unique. It may happen that some combinations look a lot better, right? Some combinations will look a lot cooler. We're not gonna focus a lot of time. I will curate it a little bit, delete ones. I will curate it a little bit. Where, like, maybe what I'll do is this: I'll pick one hair, one pants. No, not pants. One body, and one face, and make those rare. And I'll reduce it from 1,000 down to 888 by making some items more rare to get it down to 888. So we're gonna have 1,000. We're gonna reduce it down to 888, and I'm gonna remove some to make a few items more special, right? A few hairs, a few faces, and a few bodies more special. That's what I'm gonna do. Pizza Head, guys. We'll do a Pizza Head eventually. Not now. We have to get the not anytime soon. We will eventually because I think that's so funny. It's part of our community meme history now. Yeah, there will be some level of rarity. Most will be fairly common. You might have a magical combination, right? But I will make some, like, one of each really rare. My idea is to own style Lion King type of lions. Yeah, there's other projects that have done lions before. That's not a new thing. Yeah, lions are cool, man. If you want to do a lion based one, it's awesome. Pizza Head Chibi. Oh man. Okay. Stealthy X Gaming Gamify after a new council Discord run by TechLead. Okay. Something like this. Lion King artwork. I'm gonna put this in a secret browser in case that's something else. Let me look. Oh, okay. Let me show you guys. This was the thing Crimson just posted. That's cool. That's cool. But be careful about copyright, guys. Do not do NFTs. And if you make money on them, you're gonna get sued by Disney. They sue everybody, man. And when they get into crypto and they see how much similarities they are, they're gonna sue you. They're gonna sue the crap out of you. Don't copy Disney, guys. They have a whole history of suing people. Don't send anything to Rewire. Yes, I'm sticking to fairness, right? You're on the whitelist. That's it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sticking to fairness. I think these will have an awesome and vibrant open sea marketplace. It's gonna people are gonna want theirs, right? If you want a girl, you didn't get a girl, right? You're gonna be fighting, trading, trying to get the one you want, right? It's gonna be chaotic on open sea, right? Because it's only 1 cent fees. It doesn't matter, right? You can like sell for $5, buy for $10, $5, $10, $5, $10. It doesn't matter because there's no fees. On Ethereum, you might want to buy one. It's $50 just in fees, even if it's free. Yeah, Disney's really all they do is sue people, man. You don't want to mess with Disney. Do not make anything that looks like Disney. Like even if it kind of looks like, they'll sue you. Disney came after a lady on Etsy who sold a blanket or something with a Disney printed fabric. Yeah, they're coming after you. Like even the little Etsy person, they're coming after you. A quick explanation of the new art. Oh, did you just join? Okay, so we had a So Gabe is too busy. That's the simplest answer. Gabe, our former artist, was too busy, and I also it's my fault because I had a change of vision. So we have switched to our new dedicated full time artist, which is Shadow's Finger. Sorry, Shadow's Finger. And instead of dropping Gabe's 8-bit legends, you're gonna get something that looks like this, right? Not the animation and not the name, but avatar that looks with this style, this kind of style. This chibi, really cute chibi style. This is what you're gonna get instead. But we were gonna do it like it's delayed from like tomorrow. We were gonna do like the airdrop tomorrow, but because of this change, we're gonna delay it 1 week. No, not 1 week, like 5-6 days. So in 1 week, we're gonna send it to you. You don't have to do nothing. We're gonna send it to you, make an announcement, and then just if you pay attention to the streams, you'll know what's going on. Will this new NFTs be available in ETH network as well? So I do believe, guys, can you correct me if I'm wrong? Can you I think you can bridge NFTs from. It's only Polygon Matic, guys. It's only on Polygon Matic. However, I do believe, can you bridge an NFT from Polygon to Ethereum? I would think yes, right? If OpenSea is integrated with Matic and Ethereum, it should be able to, right? I think so. I think you should be able to transfer NFTs back to Ethereum if you really want to. Which will the coin on website be made that anime theme as well? Yeah. Everything was last minute right now. We're gonna in the metaverse, we're gonna have people's art, the community art, sprinkled out, but it's not gonna dominate the feel. It's gonna be like a statue artwork. So this is a temporary placeholder. I like it, by the way. Cocotail's art is really good, cool. But yeah, it does. We will have to change this to something else as we get more art coming in. As we get the 1,000 drop, I would start changing this to not have only the special editions. These are all one-of-a-kind special editions that we auction off. Not at the same time. We're gonna start with this one, and the funds for this goes to, because this is a big startup, guys. We have Amazon Web Services costs for scaling. We need money to pay for the bandwidth. It's not cheap, guys. It's really expensive to have a lot of people in the metaverse with avatars and stuff like that. So we need money to pay for server costs. We need money for really clever marketing campaigns. I don't like spending money on marketing, but it has to be really clever if we're gonna spend money on it, right? Because if we, guys, what is it, guys? Can you guys tell me the site for the NFT drop site? What is it called again? It costs 2 Ethereum. We talked about it yesterday. What is the drop website? What is the drop website called? Something drops. So I want to, now that we have this for our next drop. If we can raise enough money through the one of a kinds, and I can get 2 Ethereum, I would consider doing the drop, that paying the 2 Ethereum to get our next airdrop listing on that. Because do you realize how many people will come to Million Token? There can be so many people. A lot of people go to that website. So if we pay that 2 Ethereum, which is a lot of money, over $6,000, we're gonna get a lot of traffic because our NFTs are good. Our NFTs are really good. So it's worth it now. to pay the fee to be on the drop website. So we're not doing that now because drop already. I mean the whitelist already happened. But for our next drop, that we're gonna be thinking very carefully about, for sure, if we raise enough money with these one of a kinds, then for sure let's do it. But also we have artist costs. We have to keep Shadow's Finger alive. We have to keep the servers alive, and we have to keep we do some marketing to be strategic. Okay, I think that's it, guys. I've talked too much. Price is what it is. I think we're bottom, guys. I think this is it. Fees are really low. People are bored. Quick swap. Let's see here. Price of quick swap, and yeah, always a little higher, which is good. And we're still growing. Every day we're growing on Polygon, even though the whitelist is over, right? Because that's the future. Future's on Polygon. And also, future airdrops are still going to be people who are on Polygon. We're going to use the governance system, but you still have to be on Polygon, though. Because we want people, we're using that as a way to force people to move over. Oh, yeah. One last announcement. Bebo, I got all the gifts. I have hidden half the code, so you can't figure it out. But I have all the gift certificates. I will tomorrow message everybody tomorrow. I'll private message you. I have your Discord names. I'll message you with the code, and you basically need to go to the website. Once you redeem your gift certificate, but also you need to put a coupon, line run. Coupon brings it under $15 shipped to United States. If you're in Canada, you have to pay the difference for the shipping to Canada. And you put the gift certificate in, you put the line run coupon, it should be free. If it's not free, you let me know. In Canada, you have to pay a little bit more. How to bring new holders to Polygon? Through our incentives. So for example, our first whitelist airdrop. Oops, where is it? Here. Our first whitelist airdrop was only with I deleted it. Was only for people who owned 1 million token on Polygon Matic. Because we want people to switch because the fees are so much lower here. This is the future. Ethereum is too expensive. We're done with that. Binance Smart Chain is don't allow Americans, so we can't use that. We have mostly Americans here. Will the coin on the website? Okay, yeah. Okay, we're done, guys. The stream is done. Okay, we're good. And we'll end it with a bit of Shadow's Instagram right here. Beautiful. Actually, let's show the art here. One last look at the art. Any other questions, guys? Thank you, everybody. I know. Guys, I felt, oh man, I knew this was gonna be a rough stream. It started rough. I know it started really, really rough. I'm sorry. Am I a dick? 100%. There's no denying I'm not a nice person. I'm a dick, for sure. Sorry. I'm a dick. And for some things I'll be nice, but some things I have to have. If I'm set on something, you know me, right? If I'm set on something, I freaking go for it. So sorry. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Have a great night, and guys, it's so exciting. Come on, guys, we gotta spread this. Well, first let's get our art. Let's first get everything sorted. Then when we get set up our next airdrop, our next whitelist, then we can pump this out to the world, guys. Pump this out to the world. And hopefully we can raise enough money with one of a kind so we can pay for the marketing, pay for the more quality art, and pay for better servers, you know? All right. So that's it. Thank you so much. It sucks. I don't know why. It's Binance, right? They're getting, I don't know. They just don't. All right. Thank you, guys. Take care. All right. Everything's good, guys. We're getting somewhere. We're finally getting somewhere. Awesome. I'm excited. I bet you guys are too. Adios, amigos. Sayonara. Love ya.